My life would be holding you close to me. But will I ever see you smiling back at me? Oh yeah. Oh, if I let you go day after day. I'm listening to myself. What is this? Oh, that one. Hi everyone. Sorry, a bit late today. I was talking to my mom and we talked for an hour. So I was like, just chatting, letting know about updates on life, talking about going to vacations and stuff. So yeah, thank you for dropping by, even if you have to go somewhere first. It's okay as long as you're saying hi, hello. So I just look at the. I just posted about 10K that day, right? And like, suddenly I got 11K. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah, so this is like a Valentine's Day is, I guess, tomorrow for me. For you guys, maybe it's not yet. But yeah, it's tomorrow for me. I don't celebrate Valentine's, but I think it's a nice thing to do, especially since my content is all romance stuff. So I'm like, okay, might as well do something. So I think, oh, because somebody brought up like, oh, what would she wear if she was wearing a Japanese outfit, right? So I made a sketch like this, where she's wearing like a hakama. So it's not exactly a kimono, it's like a hakama, which is like a male inspired outfit. So, but it also can be for females. So I can show you like some photo examples of hakama, what they look like. Yeah, something like this. So I was gonna draw this for her. I think it's very suitable for her. So it's not exactly a kimono. So, but I like it. Yeah, this one is pretty nice. So something like this for her. Okay, so I'm gonna draw this. Hopefully I can post it by tomorrow. Just keep it simple. Okay, coming to work. Have fun at work. I know I don't. Um, thank you. Will they kiss? As demons, I don't know. We'll see. I honestly consider them, if they're in demon form, they are canon. Yeah. Hi, Diamond Roach. So I'm gonna make this very, I wouldn't say messy, but like my style. So I'm not gonna make it too clean as usual. Let's go with a thicker outline for them. Hi, hi, Namillion. Got notification. I know. I just got online actually, not late notification. You're actually correct, because I was talking to my mom just now on the phone. I was like, I need to check up on her because we don't live together. I live like what 300 kilometers from my mom, so yeah, I gotta check up on her. I don't live in my hometown anymore. I live in the city, the big city. My hometown is basically like a small town, so there's not a lot of things there. if So I'm like in the city, making it big and whatever. And there's a lot more job opportunities here, so that's why I don't live with my mom. So I have to check up on her. But I have like three other siblings as well. I'm the youngest, so yeah, I guess I'm like the extra child. But anyway, it was a good talk. Hi, Alistair X Jambalaya. Happy early Valentine's. Yeah, it's not Valentine's yet. It will be Valentine's for me in 2 more hours. This is very late. Whatever. I'm gonna just make this as messy as possible. So if anyone is celebrating, happy Valentine's Day to you. I am not celebrating. I ain't got no one. And I'm okay with that actually. Because I feel like expectations in love for me in real life, it's boring. Like I go online dating and stuff, but like it's boring. Hi, new to the chat. Sorry. Hi, be lovely, new to the chat. Welcome. Just say anything, and I think everyone's here pretty nice, so I'll try to be nice too. Actually, happy birthday, Namila! I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday! My birthday's in September, so that's past for me. So yes, I've been wanting to draw this art, not for a while, but you know, ever since somebody brought it up. So I was like, hey, it's not a bad idea for an art. I actually have listed down a lot of ideas for my next content, but not yet. Radio Waves YouTuber. I feel like I've heard of that. Let me actually look it up. I think I've seen one or two of their content. Let me actually check. Because I think I saw one. Radio Wave. Oh, sorry. I got nothing when I search on YouTube. But I think I've heard like I've seen a channel on YouTube that like advertised Alistair as a YouTuber, I guess, and he like posts his like I wouldn't say podcast, but like his streams, his broadcast radio as a content. I think that's the one you're talking about, right? Yeah, I've seen one. I think it was pretty good. Just turned half 52 this year. Let me calculate. Okay, you're pretty young. I'm not saying my age. I'm not that old, but I feel old. You know those memes on online where they ask people their age, and then suddenly the Jurassic Park music comes on. Yeah, I'm the Jurassic Park generation, so I'm not gonna say what year, but I'm the Jurassic Park generation. It's Alistair X Listener. Let me see. Alice, I think I've seen it. I really like it actually. I don't know who did the voice there. Is this one? I don't know. There's a lot of it. But I swear to God, I saw like a really good one that day. Oh yeah, I see. Oh yeah. Oh, maybe I've seen this. Maybe I have not. I'll take a look later. Diane, we did our nice dinner on Tuesday. We have a wedding to go on Valentine's Day. Wow, appropriate. I mean, have fun at the wedding. The only thing I like about weddings are the food. Free food, yeah. I don't know about you guys, like for us here at the weddings, we have to, well, we don't have to, but we can just give money as gifts. You know, if we're not bringing any wedding gifts, we can give money to them. So I'm not sure about you guys. I mean, it's good because they're young, they need the money to like spend on their first year of marriage, so it's usually to help them out. So usually we do that here. And I did it. I didn't do it for the last wedding I went, which was a personal connection of mine, which is a colleague. I gave them a wedding gift, and thank God they have similar interests to me. So I gave them like a nightmare. What is it called? Nightmare Before Christmas, I think that's called the movie, the stop motion movie, like a glass, like a two set glass. So it was nice to go shopping for them, at least. Just remembering how like there was a Faye movie that still stands, and you realize it's been years since it came out, make you realize, darn, I'm getting old. At least my favorite movie is still, I wouldn't say new, but at least after 2000. Thank God. At least I don't have to explain, oh, I like this movie, and then they think I'm so old. I mean, those new kids probably do think I'm old, so yeah. Looking forward to the cake. I want cake so bad. Yeah, I love the cake too. I don't know, like sometimes at weddings we don't get cakes, even though they do have cakes here, for our weddings here in Malaysia. But I never get the cake. Like, who's the cake for? I want the cake. But they do have the what do you call it? Cake cutting ceremony. But we never get the cake. I don't know why. So sad. I want the cake. Like, the food's good and all, but the cake, you know? Money thing happens on birthdays. Yeah. Oh, if you come to Malaysia, you'll get money in like every festivity or every celebration. Like when we have our, you know that we have Ramadan here, and then after Ramadan we have Eid. So we usually give money. Well, the adults have to give money. I'm an adult now, so I have to give money. That's sad. But sometimes I get money from my brother during Eid, so that's nice of him to still give me money. But yeah, we have to give money to the kids now, so I can't get a lot of money anymore. That's sad. For birthdays, no, we don't. I mean, I don't celebrate birthday that much anymore. Not even my own birthday. I mean, we just go for dinner, I guess, or just go for like a nice lunch. That's it. Sometimes I get nice gifts. Like I got like a really nice gift that I got from my friend. I think I'll show it. Let me just zoom out a bit. Okay, sorry, I broke something. So this was a gift I got from my friend. Sorry, I gotta zoom out a bit. That I had to assemble myself because I was into this assembling thing when I was like, I think around last year. It was pretty good. This thing actually works if I plug it, and it will move. It's like a Christmas thing. But yeah. But part of it broke, so I hope it still works after it broke a little bit just now, which is fine. Like the thing is not gonna last forever, but yeah. So I like making those things. So that would be a good gift for me actually. But of course, I like, you know, I'm a lady. I like fancy stuff sometimes. Because I'm in the creative field, creative stuff is also nice to give as well for me. Like, you know, I appreciate a good drawings and stuff, and art supplies I think is nice as well for a gift for myself. How do I do his like coat thing? See, I have this reference here. There, I got his little reference here. I just don't know how to draw it. So yeah. I just arrived as a Stella Alistair in the Chinese style. It's not Chinese, it's Japanese. But I am Chinese, so half Chinese. So yeah. You buy toy for kids on their birthday. I mean, here as well. I mean, we celebrate kids' birthday here, but as you grow older and older, it's like there's less and less gifts, I guess. It's okay though. I just like, you know, good food. That's it. You treat me to like a nice lunch or dinner, and I'm done. Family weddings get handmade gift. Friend weddings get a nice car. And money. Yes, money. None of the kids in sight. Yes. My first time. Hello, Adriana Valenzuela. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to whoever is having their birthday. It's not my birthday. My birthday has passed and will not come until another 7 months. Functional like 2 for that market, yeah. That was a gift from my friend that lives across the sea. Even though we're in the same country, we live across the sea. She lives in the Borneo island. I live in a peninsular, connected to the mainland. So we can't see each other that often, but we are still besties, you know, because we talk often on Facebook chat. Recorded singing Golden to me as a I mean, I guess if she's a good singer. Golden, what? Hi, Miss Mina. Every time I get called Miss Mina, I'm just like, am I back in class? Well, I appreciate it. As long as you don't call me madam. Some students call me madam, which I'm fine with, because, you know, I think I'm at the age where I'm okay with being a madam. But Miss Rena is a little bit better, I guess. Some people call me Mrs. I'm like, I'm not married, guys. I don't think I'll ever be married. If I do get married one day, hopefully I get a good guy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll see myself getting married, and I don't mind as long as I can take care of myself. Chinese wedding. It's not Chinese. Oh yeah, Chinese wedding. I do have a Chinese garment in real life, which I wore only once. Maybe I should use that as a reference. Actually, it looks very similar to this as well, actually, to what she's wearing. And I've worn it before, just to go to an event, and that's it. Your birthday's in September. Yes, September. I'm a Libra, so you can guess what date that is based on my zodiac. Sorry for the confusion, but still it's colorless and only the lines are visible. Yeah, I mean, I guess Japanese and Chinese garment are kind of similar in some ways, according to some time period. So don't worry about it. Like this one, Hakama actually does look similar to some Chinese garment as well. And honestly, I couldn't care less about getting inaccurate for it. I try my best to be as accurate as I can. I was very like into Japanese clothing at one time because I was into like a series that takes place in Japan, so I had to like do a lot of research what the outfit looks like. There you go. Hello, I'm new. Hi, Schnitzel. Hi, a fan of Radio Demon 33. I love your art and feel Stella as an original character from Hasbin. You do amazing job. Thank you so much, Adriana. Oh yeah, I was like suggested by someone that I should speak more in my accent. But this is how I actually speak English. Like if I were to speak in my local accent, it would sound more or less like this lah. You know, it would sound a bit like a very flat, very like what do you call it? Very short and stuff. So it sounds like this a bit more. So I don't know if I want to speak that accent for the whole time. And it actually takes effort for me to do it because I have to like think what my people sound like. Because I'm so westernized now because of the things I watch. So I speak like this a lot. But I can also just speak like Malaysian lah, you know? Are you American or not? Well, there you go. There's your answer. I'm not. Honestly, like my accent, like it's like my local accent is very like a mixture of like a few culture. So it sounds like a bit Chinese, but it's also sound like Malay. Sometimes it even sounds a bit Indian a bit because we have those three races as our major groups in Malaysia. So we have Malaysian, Malays, Chinese, and Indians. So that's why we kind of sound like either three of them. Is that a new animatics? I can't work on animatics right now. I don't even have a script right now. No, I'll take a break a bit. And I don't think I have any new animatics soon unless Alistair, the voice actor, is willing to do. But right now he's in a predicament, so I'm not gonna disturb him for a while. So, but I will do like I will write some stuff down what I want to do and maybe like the storyline that comes with it. So maybe more likely I'll do those comic stuff. I like to do those. Working on your taxes. Sorry to hear that. When will be released? I don't know, Abby. Ask me in like 3 more months. I think it shows a bit of respect for the artist since you went to the trouble of searching and putting all the effort to create these fantastic drawings. Thank you so much. Rear Demon Al. There's a lot of Alistairs in this chat today. I love your designs of your characters. They are so good. And dear Stella, got emotional. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much. I tried my best. I had to rewrite the script so many times. Like, I was speaking the script a lot, like the dialogues and everything. And I was just trying to figure out, does it sound natural enough? Does it sound okay? So I can't do the other characters. I can't rewrite their dialogues. So I had to rewrite my dialogue. Stella's. Because I can at least control my time and schedule, but I can't control the other voice actors schedule, so I can't really change their dialogues. So it was a lot. It was a bit challenging there, but I managed to do it. Hopefully, it came through. I had to rewrite Stella's dialogue so many times because she speaks a lot in that last animatics. So yeah. Non-existent star. I understand you very well. I'm from Spain. I'm not very used to listen to the accent that's not British. It's the normal accent we learn here. Like, I learned British English in school because we were colonized by the Britain here in Malaysia. But I speak, I think, a little bit more American accent because of all the stuff that I watch, like TV shows and stuff. So I learned how to speak from those TV shows. I feel like those who are don't have a lot of westernized accent here, maybe they don't watch a lot of American media, which is fine because, you know, I think we have a lot of good content as well locally, but they learn English through just reading and writing. I sometimes find surprising that I got an accent. I remember you saying when it came to the Nifty voice search, then again, I'm no native speaker, so other people would spot it. I see. That's okay. As long as people can understand. Like, I was surprised to learn that some people don't understand Scottish accent or like Australian accent, but I can actually understand at least most of it. Maybe because I've been exposed to those accents a lot when I watch a lot of media or videos online. So, yeah, I think it's okay for you to speak English in your own accent and stuff. Okay, Alistair's done. So let's do Celia. Almost forgot her name. God, I hate his thing. Yep. I don't understand how it works. Anyway. I have enough books, games, and such that I don't really care for presents anymore. I do still care for a birthday cake. I care for a birthday food. Like, you know, treat me to a nice lunch and dinner, and that's it. Like, you know, you have to eat food like that time, and then that's it. Yeah, expensive food, you know? Cake, like, I can buy it myself. I don't care. Like, it's only me, you know? I don't care. But the food, nice dinner and lunch. Of course, it's always nice to get gifts and stuff. But yeah. I was like taking a quiz on like, you know, affirmation. What do you call it? Not affirmation. Love language. Yeah, love language. For like a mental health workshop. I don't know why they make us do that. But like, and then they were stressed, you guys take this quiz so you can find out what is your love language. And mine was like words of affirmation for some reason. I guess I've been getting a lot of that this week, so thank you guys. Some people, you know, they want like a quality time. Some people love gifts. So mine is words of affirmation. I don't know how accurate that is, but yeah. My Aussie sis sometimes get mistaken for being British. British, you say? That was my best British accent. Sorry. I'm new to your Uncle Alistair. What a nice name. Why are you Uncle Alistair 1930? That's kind of cute, actually. Your uncle. New to your channel. Love your animation stories. Thank you. Now I imagine Alistair as an uncle. Not as a father, but as an uncle, you know. That's kind of cute, actually. Scottish accents are also fun to listen to. Very fun. Scottish and Irish, which sometimes I can't differentiate, but I think Scottish is a little bit harder to understand, but kind of fun to listen. Like some celebrities I didn't know were Scottish, you know, like James McAvoy, for example. Yeah. These accents are very strong, which is why some people end up not noticing them. We have these problems in Portugal too. Oh shit, I still want to remember what Portuguese greetings in Portuguese is. Because I played Overwatch, and you know, Lucio is from, I think he's Brazilian, I think. and they speak Portuguese, right? So he kept saying like the greetings in Portuguese, and I keep forgetting what it is. But yeah, my favorite is Stella and Alistair. Stella is a character from Hell of a Boss, so you gotta be careful about saying it. So my character's name is Stella, not Stella. When I was young, in elementary, on my birthdays, I would make cupcakes for a classmate. That's so sweet. I used to love making cupcakes when I was back in my hometown. I don't have any. Actually, I now have an oven, so maybe I should bake more now. Especially with Ramadan coming soon, I should actually start cooking more so I can just cook what I want to eat for breaking fast. What was your most trouble part of doing the final design of Sella? Okay. Troubling part, I guess most challenging part to design. I wouldn't say designing her is that hard. I think animating, I would say that the tail, because I keep forgetting she has a tail. So like when I want to make her sit down, I'm like, oh, where do I put her tail? So it was a problem as well in the first animatics. You can see, like, where the heck do I put her tail? So if you want to design a character, make sure the tail is not that big. But I think it's very fun, like to do characters design like this. So it gives you a challenge of what to think, new things you need to think about. Like where do I put the character's body part? You know, when they're doing this and that. Alistair will be the kind of uncle that will let you run well and be proud of you. If your kid gets in a fight, he would ask if they win. That would be me as an aunt, actually. That's me as an aunt. So I'm not like the type of caring aunt that much. I'm like the type where I love it if they get in trouble. So yeah, because I have niece and nephews. I mean, I have one niece that's very like proactive. Then the other nephew, the same sibling, he's very young, so I don't know yet. But then I have two other nephews. They are autistic, so they can't really respond much to me as in my nephew, I guess. But you know, they're doing well. That's all we can ask for. When I saw the image and title of the live stream, I was like, holy shit. Thank you, I guess, for your enthusiasm. Okay. I guess I'll draw this umbrella later. I'll draw her outfit first. So she's wearing a hakama, this kind of outfit, which I think will be suitable for her since she's wearing a similar thing in her normal outfit anyway. So instead of just wearing a traditional kimono, I'll make her wear that. Exactly why I request snacks and such if people insist on getting me gifts. Yeah, exactly. At least I can, you know, eat the food, you know? If they give me gifts, sometimes like I don't know what to do with it. I think the good gift for me, actually, if you want to get me a gift, is a shawl or hijab. Because I can wear that. Because there's no size or anything. So I can just wear that with anything. So that would be a good gift as a clothing item goes. But yeah, other than that, the other type of clothing you have to depend on my size. Had no idea you do live chats. I'm the happiest. Are you sure you're the happiest right now? Thank you anyway. Busy Pop needs to hire you. I think that'll be difficult because I'm in a different country and I have other obligations. I mean, that would be great if I get paid and stuff. So at least, you know, financially I'm covered, but I can't right now. I gotta work. I gotta be a corporate slave. Sorry. But I love doing this. At least I get to be a corporate slave where I get to at least practice my creativity as well as a lecturer. And I get to teach kids. No, they're not kids, but like students creative things. So at least I got lucky in that, you know, I don't have to teach boring stuff. I don't think about the tail. It's very interesting. Yeah, because I accidentally made her tail like super thick and super big. I think it's nice though, like a small character like her, oh, she has a big ass tail. So it gives me a challenge to think about what to do with the tail, you know, how they move and stuff. Bestie, hi. I'm watching it at the hotel. Hope you're having fun at the hotel. I actually really want to go to a hotel right now. We have a holiday coming up, so I don't have to work on those days. Chinese New Year, we celebrate it here. So I have no idea what to do during that time. So I might as well go and, you know, book a night at a hotel or something, or maybe just go to the city and be a tourist for a second. That'll be fun. Does Stella have like previous designs? Like, does she have traits that is different from her final design we know today? I also forgot her tail too. I think the one that I showed before on my life, but she looks basically the same except for a few weird things. I guess for those who are new, I can show you her initial design. But I've shown this a couple of times already, so I guess for those who want to see, so these are all my artwork in 2024. Where is it? This one. Okay, so this is what she looked like before. She looks pretty somber. She doesn't look happy or cheerful at all. This is my art style, the way I drew her. I don't even know why she has flames on her parasol. I don't even know what I was thinking. But more or less, she looks almost the same. Except she has a shawl here. And then she has a... Like, the tail is the same. And then the ears, I didn't make it, like, open and close and stuff. And then, yeah. And then her human design basically is the same as well. So, when I started drawing her, it's just almost the same design. Except maybe just changes in, like, her personality. That's how I usually change. I don't change in terms of the look. I change in terms of the personality. Being a cool aunt is how I describe Alistair. Yeah. I would just, you know, I celebrate it if they are getting in trouble. I'm so mean. But I do give them gifts, okay? I'm one of those I'm one of those aunts who give my nephews or my niece gifts. I try my best anyway. I hope to be a rich aunt one day. At least I can give them something more. Want to ask what kind of color? Oh, I haven't thought of it yet. I'm just doing the design right now for this clothes. But I need to see what the thing looks like. So it looks like a little bow here, like a little ribbon tied at the middle. So something like that. Maybe I'll just make a bow, like a ribbon here. Ribbon? Happy to see you. Hi, Nikki. Nice to see you again. I didn't know you actually stream. Oh, yes. Since maybe you're new. I've been starting streaming since I think December. I can't remember when was actually the first time I streamed. Definitely December. Now think about it, because that was when I started production for the animatics. So I just looked at when I started. It was actually December. I'm like, wow, I actually did this quite fast. Maybe because I became obsessed with it, but yeah. Okay, something like that, I guess. Hello, happy to see you. Sorry, I keep reading the same one. She does indeed look more somber. Stella means that you got this kind of art style. Yeah, I do. I love it. Stella looks like the character Bridgerton in one way. I guess so. I don't know why I made her wear that outfit, to be honest. Like, it doesn't reflect the time period that well. But it does reflect the time period, like, in 1910s better than 1920s. Because in 1920s, I think they were starting to wear more of those flapper dresses. Like you see Mimsy wear. But maybe because I'm not a fan of those kind of dresses, especially because the silhouette is not that nice. So I went for the more older fashion instead. So I don't know what the justification is for the story. So I'll think about that later. So pretty. Thank you. Do you prefer Alistair or Sella? I don't know how to answer that question. I prefer both of them together. I guess Sella, because she is my baby, I guess. She is the character I created. So Alistair is somebody else's baby, you know? So I'm just borrowing him in my story. By any chance, is the Te part of your username short for Tetare? How do you know, Regina? Yeah, actually, well, I'm not saying that my name is Te for Tetare, but that is actually my Chinese family name, Te. If you know that Chinese have like a lot of family names like Tan or Ong or Chan, Jackie Chan, or Jet Li is Lee. So my Chinese name is Te, which is Te Yes. But that is actually my Chinese family name. My father was Chinese, so but he was a convert, a Muslim convert. So I guess people call it revert now. So revert, and he changed his name, but he still kept that Tay name. But yeah, I just take that name as part of my heritage to him. What is the most funny part of doing animations? I think like just coming up with different poses. Sometimes I don't use them because I experiment with a lot of different poses, especially with Nifty. Now that I think about it, Nifty was quite fun to animate because you have to like make her a bit more lively and a bit more fun. So like the part where, let me just show it if I can. Her file here, yeah, she's in scene 1. I gotta open my timeline. Yeah. Yeah, like this part example, or like another part I think which was fun, like I can come up with like how would she get down on the, okay, this part right here. So if you look at Nifty here, she's actually just flies down like that. She flies down like that and just ploops on the table like that. So it was very fun to come up with poses on certain characters, especially Nifty. Like for Stella, she's a bit more subdued, of course, because she's a more serious character. But for Nifty, it's like I get to do fun stuff like that, like make poses. If you pause like the animation on certain frames, you get to see fun stuff like that. So yeah, that's the most fun part. Deep down, Stella loves it fancy. Maybe got inspired by romance novels. Maybe I was thinking like I was thinking about the justification. Why would she wear this fashion? So maybe she got inspired by reading out some magazines or like some pamphlets that she saw. Like she saw this really nice ladies, but they're kind of outdated. So she saw like their fashion and stuff. So maybe she got more inspired by that kind of fashion instead of like the current fashion that she lived in. Jackie Chan was my childhood. I guess Jackie Chan was a childhood for a lot of people. Mine as well. Like I'm not the biggest fan, but I still enjoy his movies. Since when you created Sella? I created her in right after I finished watching season 1. Definitely. I love your Alistair figure in the background. Thank you. I'm using him as a reference. That's why I brought him out. So we don't have a lot of merch here for Hasbin Hotel. So I managed to get this official merch from like a anime store, I guess I would say, from in the capital in the city. The city is quite far from where I live. It's about 40-minute drive. I was just willing to go drive there just to get this thing. So you can see here that like the label here is like if you can see Amazon and A24 is definitely the official merch. So yeah, I was very happy because I think this was the last one in the store, and I still got this tiny one as well. He's so cute. So yeah. I've been living in Singapore for 7 years. My favorite Singapore, no. Singapore is like the how do I say it? The watered down version of Malaysia. So yeah, but I do enjoy going to Singapore. So if you want the actual legit food that Singapore has, just go to Malaysia. I'm sorry, Singapore. I love going to Singapore for like vacation, but I don't think it's nice to live in. Yeah, just saying. As someone who's been there a couple of times by now. I love your animations. Thank you, Nikki. You've always been nice to me, actually. It's been so healing for me this past few weeks. Thank you. I might not be making like animations anytime soon, so if you feel like you need some pick me up, you can just keep rewatching my old ones. I actually do rewatch my stuff a lot of times as well. Mostly because I want to just feel like, oh, I feel so nice watching this. It's like, oh, I made this. Wow, I can't believe I made this kind of feeling. But also because I actually just want to see what I can improve on, so that's why I keep rewatching them as well. Oh yeah, she has a tail. I keep forgetting. I have to give her a tail. Hello, hi, Pierre Gay Studios. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Ah, welcome. This is my live. I try to do weekly live as much as I can. I think I should not have any problem unless I'm going for a vacation or something. If you're willing to watch me just, bring you around during live instead of drawing, then I guess I can do live during those times. I love Nifty and your interpretation about her. Yeah, I like drawing her. I like animating her because every other character in this animatics I've done so far, they're very like normal. Like they're very like low energy. I won't say low energy, but moderate energy. Someone like Nifty is like a bit more high energy. So like, okay, I gotta like think outside the box a bit on how to animate her, what kind of poses I can do. Even though I think I can still exaggerate more. But yeah, I think I did okay. I think I'm satisfied with how I did with her. I also taught her how to write or read. Maybe he had books. He thought she might like the kind. Actually, I was like, today I just came up with an idea for maybe a comic. I'm not sure, but a story something like about him teaching her how to read, and then like I think she get a little emo for some reason, and then she'd be like, "Oh, I can borrow some. I'll go borrow some stuff or some books at the library," and then she'll bring some stuff for him because during that time where there's segregation and all that, like segregation and stuff, maybe he doesn't have access to like the library there. Maybe because the library is located at a different part of town, so she'll bring some stuff for him. So that was my idea for a story, but let's see first. Last one in store, you got it. So like, I know, and then there was someone looking at it too. Like, I was like right next to her, like, please don't take it. I'm like, okay. I mean, if I didn't get it at the store, I probably would have bought it online anyway. But like, oh, thank you. And then I bought one of those like blind cards thing. I got Vox and Angel, and put them at my office. Vox and Angel together. Do you ever think about doing an animation collaboration with other has-been OC creators? That would be really cool. I'll see if I have the time or energy. I don't think anybody reached out to me yet, and I don't think I know enough has-been OC creators as well. So yeah, I'm pretty much in my own lane right now. So I'm sorry if I seem like I don't want to work with other people. It's not like that. It's just that because I have other things to do, so I have to like focus on my own thing. It's the same with like taking commissions and stuff. I can't do it right now because I have to spend a lot of time at work. And also I forgot about my thesis as well. I gotta rewrite some stuff for my thesis. So yeah, I can't do that right now. I wish I can. If only I had all the money in the world right now, I'd probably do all these things, but I can't. I gotta do things for money. Sorry. I often rewatch your old animations and imagine what happens next. Thank you. I think that would be nice. I've read like a couple of fanfics already, and I've seen like a lot of fan arts and stuff. Those are really nice, and not just fan arts. I think edits on TikTok. I never thought they'd get edits, but that's pretty cool. Sadly, they weren't allowed inside or had to enter through the back door. What is this about? What's happening? Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, they weren't allowed inside. Or oh, you're talking about the library thing. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that was one story idea that I had. So hopefully I can. Bye, Adriana. Thank you for dropping by. I'm here every week. Usually Friday or weekends. Depends. pretty much done with her. So when I like have to do live, not that I have to do live, but when I do live, I think I take a longer time to draw. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do a different layer so I can do it her hands here. No, her umbrella. There you go. Hello Sailor. Is animation that you are making the new animation? No, but I have written a lot of ideas. I'll show you like my sticky note of my ideas. There you go. So you can see my sticky note there. I don't know if you can see anything, but yeah, these are like, oh sorry, up and down here. So I have like all these notes of what I want to do. There's a lot. So you guys, if I can make them, you'll get a lot of content. Don't worry. I would gladly join in a collab if I ever got time. Yeah, I would love to collab with you actually. Art maybe. I collab with my friend before, so maybe I can do that actually. Art collab will be okay to start with actually. Yeah. My life is so difficult. I don't know, and it's also unfair. Like, well, the rich people are assholes, you know, trying to destroy the world. And we, the ones who are struggling, are just trying to live with their the consequences of their actions. So annoying. Anyway, that's a different story. Let's go get lottery. Yeah. I'm not very lucky though. I swear to God, I'm not that lucky when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, well, actually, you know what? You know the lucky draw and stuff? I've been quite okay. Quite lucky sometimes. But yeah, and in terms of like lottery, I don't think I'm even allowed to do lotteries because it's a form of gambling, right? So we can't do that. If you don't know, in Malaysia, gambling is illegal. So it's only legal in one place in Malaysia, which is very strange. It's legal in a place called Genting Highland, which is located up in the mountains. So that's a fun fact for you guys to know about gambling. Remember you saying you had something important on 9 February? Oh, I had I'm doing my master's research, right? So I had to like do my second, like it's kind of like the trial presentation before the final one. So I had to do that and got a lot of feedback regarding my thesis. So that was the important thing. It was quite important because now I know what I need to do. And hopefully after all the adjustments and stuff, I can please be done with masters so I can like have my life back. Yeah. I'm honestly thinking of making more speed paints while there is voiceover under them. I cannot do speed paints. You know why? Because I get distracted a lot and I don't think the video will contain anything. So I can't do speed paints. I think I've done one speed paint video once, very, very long time ago. How did it go? It went okay. It went as I expected. I don't think it went like, you know, swell or anything like, oh, I don't have to do anything. No, I gotta do a lot of things to change and to fix my thesis and stuff. But it didn't go horribly. I guess that's how much I can expect. Okay, so I'm done with this. So I can combine it with this layer, I think. Yeah. So this is how I usually sometimes draw, like because things are overlapping and everything, so I have to like draw on different layers sometimes. So like her hair here. I don't think I can finish this tonight, so maybe I'll finish it tomorrow on Valentine's Day. That'll be fun. Okay, last one is her fingers. Honestly, the video you posted 2 months ago was the one that encouraged me to keep trying. Oh, really? Keep trying. You trying art or what? Sorry, wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad like my videos can actually be a source of something to you guys. I honestly just did it initially, like the very first one I did. just for fun, for myself actually, because because I like to practice my art skills and stuff. So I was like, why don't I make it more interesting, and maybe I can get a lot more views as well. Just get like has been hotel. Oh, why not I do my OC? Even though OC at a time, I thought it wasn't that popular anyway. Like, okay, fine, I'll just draw anyway because I wanted to share my OC with everyone. I'm glad that people like her. Yeah. Marcella, so kawaii. Kawaii desu ne. I know how to speak Japanese a little bit. When I heard the word gambling, I was thinking of Husk. Husk will not survive in Malaysia. There's barely any casino. So yeah, if you're looking to gamble here in Malaysia, just go to Genting Highlands. That's the only place it's legal. Just saying, okay? All the casino and the slot machines and everything, it's right there. You can find a lot of it there. But other than that, we just have like those random lottery stuff. Even then, I think it's very, very, very small in numbers now. This is the other reason I get distracted too easily as well. By the way, I found you on AO3. The profile pic is a sketch of Stella and Alistair with a blue background. Oh, you never seen that before? Oh yeah, I think I did that last year. When I was like, getting back into the groove of Has-Been Hotel again. So I did this one, yeah. Oh sorry. The keep popping on the other one. So he's so tall. Every time I see this, it's like, he's a little bit too long. But yeah, it's like I think this is the first drawing that got me back into Has-Been last year. So it's just Mr. Al looking very tall and Sella. And then yeah, this one. So it's just like I usually love this kind of scene where they're just talking and sitting next to each other, not doing anything. We're just, enjoying each other's company, sharing each other's stories and stuff. And this is I think the third one I did. This one I like. He looks very mature here actually, and very serious. So yeah, I like Sella here as well. She looks very nice. Anyway, that is the drawing, the profile picture. I was making a webcomic and I thought no one would be interested in reading it, so I almost was going to give up. You gotta think about not trying to get audiences or people's attention. You just do it because you want to do it. That was my initial intention. Like, I never thought I would get this much attention with this. So it was fun. Like, the more attention I got, I guess it was a motivating factor and for me to continue it. But if I didn't get enough, if I didn't get like attention on it, I probably wouldn't have done as many, and probably I would have stopped by now. But because people were starting to like the work, then it was like a, what do you call it? It was a motivation for me to continue it. So yeah, I think it also depends on the quality of your work as well. But that one you can always fix and improve. It's okay. Like my quality of art back then wasn't that great either. So it's fine. Just keep practicing and you'll get there someday. What do you use to draw? Hi Eve, sorry. What do you use to draw? I draw with a digital tablet. Digital drawing tablet, sorry. It's called Huion Canvas 13. Do you accept new voice actors for your upcoming animatics? I'd be really happy if you accept me. Currently, right now, I don't have any projects. But if I do have any projects that need voice actors, I will always just post it on my socials. On YouTube, I post it on my community post, I guess. If I'm on TikTok, I'll post it on my stories. And I'll try to like post it as often as I can. But yeah. And if you're on casting call, maybe I'll look for voice actors there too. If you're trying to be a voice actor, casting call will be a great platform for you as well. There's a lot of projects out there that, that require voice acting. Why am I still single? Hey, I'm still single too, and I don't really care. Because, men suck. No, what do I say? I guess I'm just not interested in finding guys or finding a love right now because it's not disappointment or anything. It's just I don't have the energy to deal with that right now. I love your draw style so much. Thank you. Loving the realistic art style as well. Thank you so much. That was my original art style before I terjebak dengan benda ni. I speak Malay there for a second. Your art style is so cool. Is it? Thank you, I guess. Husk in Malaysia would probably act like Buzz from Toy Story. Yes. He's like, where are all the casinos? I mean, you can. There is at least still one place that has a casino, but you have to go up all in the mountains. If you're interested to go to Malaysia, I would suggest you to go there because there's not only casinos there in Genting Highland. We call the place Genting Highland, but there's also a very nice theme park up there, and you get to enjoy the cool weather as well. So that will be my recommendation for you if you ever try to visit Malaysia. Because like my type of vacation spots that I like, I discovered that I don't really like beaches that much because they're hot and sticky because of the seawater and dirt. Not dirty, but like sandy. You know, like that quote from Star Wars. I don't like sand. It gets in your eyes. It gets everywhere. Whatever that quote is. So that's why I don't like beaches. But I love the mountains. So we have a couple of mountain tourist spots here. So I love going there. How tall is Stella canonically? I've always wondered. Okay, as a humans, because you know, apparently in hell they're so tall. I guess it's humans, she'd be 5 foot something, so not that tall. Like I imagine Alistair would be like 6 foot, I guess. I'm not sure. So she'd be like 5 foot, maybe 5 foot 1 or 2. I love short. I love short. I love short heights because you know it's so cute and it's kind of nice to see like a lot of energy from short heights. You know, I'm single but married to my hobbies. Same here. I guess I'm married to my hobbies at this point. Okay. My animation was my full-time job. I'll probably say I married my job. That's pretty nice. My animation used to be my full-time job. Until I'm a teacher now. Hi, Sandra. Did you make an angel version of Stella? Oh, not yet. I will actually put that in as an idea. Thank you so much. A fan of Radio Demon. Where is it? Illustration idea. So I have so many ideas now. Angel Stella. Thank you. But I did have an idea what she would look like as Angel. Comics and little pictures feel a fan fiction. Yeah. I hope that will be enough for a while. I'll try to post this by tomorrow. And I'll be like, Happy Valentine's Day to all those celebrating. To all who doesn't, well, Happy Singles Day, I guess. That's us. Honestly, I'm happy for my friends who do find like love and stuff. Of course, I'm not like bitter person or anything. This is not me myself. I'm just like fine, whatever. But that's why I do a lot of romance stories because I like romance. I just can't find romance yet, you know. Relationships are a choice, not a requirement. You tell that to the religious people here in where I'm from. They're like, you must get married or else. I'm like, I don't know if I want to. Marcella freaking autocar. It's okay. Cecilia. I didn't see you. As a fish demon in hell, or was she supposed to be something else? I think initially, I'm trying to remember the first time I made this character. Initially, I actually wanted to make a very more of my culture. Like, let me actually show like an example so you guys can get an idea. I won't say this is my culture, but this is very like something like this, I guess. This is from a local movie, which is very good actually. It's based on a folklore here in Malaysia. Something like this with like this kind of outfit and everything. So I was imagining that kind of character at first because I wanted to connect to my culture, whatever. Yeah, I think this is a very good image of her. Yeah. And then she has this extra ear thing that kind of looks like a elf ear. So she's like a mythical princess where I'm from. So yeah, I would imagine her like that at first actually. But then like, I kind of scrapped that idea because I don't know what to do with it. So in the end I was like, okay, let's do something like closer because I like Alistair, right? So something closer to Alistair's culture. Because I wanted to make a character that knew him from when he was alive. So yeah, and then I explored, oh, what kind of like culture do they have? So like, okay, they have like jazz, and then like what else? Swamp, bayou. I was a when I was a child, I was like playing a lot in the, I wouldn't say wilderness, but in the bushes a lot. I was an outdoor child, but yeah. So I kind of like relate to her in that aspect as well. You mentioning Star Wars just made me remember the animated series. Oh, what is it called? Phantom? No, Phantom Force. Whatever it's called these days. Clone Wars. Yeah, I did try to watch it. I actually, no, it's a 3D show, right? I watched a 3D show for like I think 1 or 2 seasons. I liked it, but I couldn't stay too long to watch it. Gonna lurk. Hello, lurker. Sorry, Jack Blues. I want to say keep up the good work. Your story of Alistair Marcella is brilliant, and I love tragic and wholesome. Thank you so much. I actually didn't plan it like the story of the animatics. You know, I never like I got the story for Dear Sella from the beginning. It was just everything was very improvisational. Like it depends on the people's reaction, people's reception to it. So I got like a lot of people liking my work more and more. I was like, okay, maybe I'll make another one. So I gotta make a story. So I'll create a script for it. So I was like thinking, what are the themes of the story that I could implement? I hate her fingers, so I'm gonna redraw it a bit. So let's see. Here's this one. This is a very weird position to do. So maybe like this more. Outlook. No, not at night. Work email. You hear that noise? That was it. I mentioned you the Owl House once. From main cast, the mentor figure had a love interest too, but never married. Did move in together. So marriage doesn't have to be the only way, you know. Yeah, but in my religion, it has to be the way. Sorry. Otherwise, they're gonna look at you funny. Actually, no, they're gonna like punish you. That's just the way it is here. So we can't do that. But it's an ideal life for me, like in fiction world. Like marriage doesn't have to tie you and everything. But in real life, it doesn't work out that way for me. I like that to be fair. Yeah. So anyways, bottom like can see that happen here too. Two they're not married, but more like promise ring. That's why I say you gotta read the fanfic that Diane wrote. It was so beautiful. Anyway, I keep promoting because I feel like if I like it a lot, I think a lot of people should like it too, you know? Marriage just condemn me to extra laundry. I know. You gotta wash your kids and your husbands and stuff. Damn. I always wonder like how those couple that have to work, both of them have to work, how they manage it, you know? That was my parents actually, now think about it. Both of them were working. So man. I'm just trying to fix her fingers here because I didn't like it, you know. So I gotta go now. Thanks for dropping by, obsessed. I'm happy that the channel is growing so fast. I don't know what to do with it right now. Like I don't think I'll be posting for a while. If I do, maybe I'll post artwork once in a while and that's it. I'm just so scared. But at the same time, I am very appreciative, of course. I'm stopping by to say hello. Hi, Mateo. Hi. I hope you like your character in the animatics. Even though I was like, at first glance, you can't see it probably. But yeah, I hope you liked it. Why does Stella doesn't have any earrings? Because little gator earrings would be cute, I guess. She has the earrings, I think. She has a... Oh, you mean here? Yeah, maybe. But she does wear those earrings, the dangly ones. I'm here, I do pay attention. I also like doing my own writing too. Editing my Tintin fanfic. That's so precious. I didn't watch the Tintin movie. I mean, I think at the time I wasn't that interested in Tintin. But I remember like we have like a Tintin comic books growing up at my hometown. So I did read those. I don't know how we got those. Those probably will cost a lot of money now. Because it's very rare, right? Okay, erase this. I just wanted to change the way I drew her fingers here. I did not like it. A lot. Hi ho. A lot. Yeah, I'm really glad you liked it. I kind of had fun with it. I think he was my, nobody else is here, right? I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I think I liked the way I interpret his looks a lot in the animatics. Because he looks a little bit, intimidating in that one. And I think in the animatics, he was just talking to Husker about something. Maybe he was talking about information and stuff. That was what I imagined for your OC. Warfield was his name? Yeah. Would you mind if I drew your OC as a cameo in my fan coming? No, feel free to do so, actually. And please let me know and share with me what it looks like. Because since I use other people's OC, you can use mine, I guess, if you want to. Just make sure you credit your whoever's OC that you're using. So yeah, feel free to do so and share with me because I want to see it. I love seeing the artwork that I receive from this because it's so nice. I never thought I'd get any artwork or fan arts actually. There you go. I think it's a little better. Whatever, man. Okay. Will I color this? I don't know if I can color this on this stream. What if Stella had one of those cuff earrings? That would look so cool. I have to go now. Bye, Nikki. And yeah, please get some sleep and good luck with your studies. Cuff earrings. Yeah, I'll try to experiment with different looks. Because I think she only has one outfit in her demon form, which is kind of sad. I should try to like experiment with different outfits. You had the comics. That's really cool. Yeah, I remember they were like A4 size, I think. And I mean, it's like I wouldn't say hardcover, but it's like a very thick like this. So I had the comics. It was fun to read. And they were very nicely laid out, panel-wise. It wasn't too confusing like mangas and stuff. She's gonna look a little weird. I've been told my style looks similar to newspaper. I don't really mind. I've been receiving a lot of fan arts in different styles. I even got like, I haven't, I don't know if I can show you guys here. I got like a nice, oh yeah, I don't think you guys know. Because I share it on TikTok and Instagram. Those who follow me on Instagram, hey. But yeah, somebody made like a crochet doll of her, which is so cute. I'll show you here if I can find it. Oh my god, TikTok is the worst. I'm trying to like log in. It keeps telling me to do puzzles to log in. What is wrong with TikTok? Never mind, I can't show it right now. But somebody made a crochet doll of Marcella. It was so cute. They said that they would send it to me, but I haven't received any reply from them. So hopefully they will, because I want it. I'm not very talented in those kinds of things, so it's so nice to see it. If I can log into TikTok, I'll show you guys in this stream. TikTok is the worst right now. I was thinking what Dark Sella would be like, and it feels like she'd be so ruthless and efficient. She'd be best friends with Camilla Carmine. I think so. Actually, I have an idea for what she would, like her interaction with Carmilla. I'm not gonna spoil it yet. From beginning until now, are you satisfied with what you've done, or have you changed things either about Marcella and the storytelling? I think I've always, when I look at my artwork at different times of my life, I always find things that I want to change, but at the same time, I'm like satisfied and like, hey, I actually put it out and finished it for everyone to see. So, it's both, I guess I would say. Like when I was doing the, even up until like recording the voices, I still like was trying to change the dialogue a lot because I was just, it doesn't feel right, it doesn't flow nice. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's just a fan work and everything. I know I'm not supposed to take it too seriously and stuff, but for me, it's serious because it's like a form of artwork that I always like to take pride in because I like to do animatics and animation. So I want to make it as best as I can, even though it's just a fan work, you know. Hi Fina, hi Envis. Is this the Japanese version? Yes, it is. I'm still like, okay, I guess that's fine. So the background, I just will just do something like that. So this is supposed to be for Valentine's or something. I don't know if I can get it done. Maybe I can get it done. I have free day tomorrow. So I'm gonna draw the full version of her now. So she's wearing a hakama. If you don't know what hakama is, it's like a Japanese outfit that looks something like this. So it's not exactly a kimono. It's something like they wear like a top and then a skirt bottom. So kind of similar to her outfit. So I think it's suitable for her. He captures big menacing well. Thank you. I'm glad. The cameos of others, I feel bad for Siren because her character is literally very small. I hope you actually got to see if Siren's still in here, Siren Akai. Her character is quite small in the shot, so she was just like opening or like closing the door and walking away in that one shot. I'm so sorry, but I did try my best. Next time I'll make something better. Hi, Fishy. Darkcella, like evil overlord Darkcella. Actually, I have some ideas for that Darkcella, I guess. Okay, let's just draw her now. Nope, sorry. Eh? Oh. Like that. Who dis? 6578. I was wondering how long is the process to make an animatic? I imagine it must take I actually started this one, the Dear Sella one. I just found out when. I started in December 13, I think. And then I finished it on February 9th. So almost around 2 months like that. So I don't know if you guys think that's a short or long time. So let me know. Speaking of romance, have you watched anime? Have you watched anime? You watch anime? Have you heard of My Happy Marriage? I haven't checked out any anime in a while. Even like JJK, I just grew disinterested only because Nanami died. So, My Happy Marriage, yeah. Oh, what is this? It looks so cute. They even have like a live action drama. Oh, I've seen this. Somebody like shared me. Oh wait, no, I think it's a different one. It looks so cute. I haven't watched it. So this one is just a drawing of herself. So the concept of her Japanese outfit. The other one was her with Alistair. just for like a Valentine special or something like that. But yeah. When you do that like my heart stopped for a moment because I have my fear of drawing in the wrong layer. I know that feeling, but at this point, I just do everything in one layer as well. So to avoid that feeling, especially coloring is just don't care anymore. When I do my comics, like the comic that you saw before, the one titled "Bothered" and "In Another Life," I pretty much just I pretty much just color everything in one layer because I just didn't want to bother anymore. 2 months is fast. Yeah, I suppose it's very fast, especially if it's just only me working on the animatics. Except the voice acting, of course, I ask other people to do it. But if just me, I guess it's very fast, right? I don't know. I have to ask people because I don't know. Like even the story that I had, you know, I did not ask any feedback from anyone. Even like Alistair, the one who did the voice acting for me, I did not ask any feedback from him. I just like, okay, this is just from my heart. So whatever reaction that I'm gonna get is just gonna be like first reaction. I'm not gonna get any feedback to improve the story because I know what I want to show. It's very very daunting. I get enough of that when I do my master, so I don't need it from doing personal projects like this anyway. 2 months sound crazy for the quality of animating. Thank you so much. I try my best. I only continue to watch JJK for the Maki massacre. Yeah, I was very tempted to go back and watch it just for that because I saw a lot of it on my timeline. Maybe I'll just get back to it when they finish the third season. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll catch up with it. Kind of like how I did with Attack on Titan. As soon as season 4 came out, I caught up on season 2 and season 3 immediately. And then it became one of my favorite animes ever. So maybe that will happen with JJK, I don't know. What's your favorite part of the process of making the animatic? Is it the drawing, the editing, voice recording, or something else? Interesting question. Let me think. I do enjoy writing the script because I actually do like writing, even though I'm not the best at it. Like I'm not like good. If you go to my fan fiction archive of our own, I only have like a few work. So yeah, I like writing, but I don't think I'm the best at it. I like writing dialogues, of course. So I think I'd be good at writing screenplays or film scripts and stuff, all that. I think I enjoy that a lot. In terms of the animation itself, I think I enjoy doing the sketch animation, I guess. Just thinking of what pose to give them and everything. And also the in-betweens, if you know what in-betweens is. It's just like between the main key poses I have to do. Like what would happen to that character in between those key poses, you know? So I have to think about that. But for this work, it's not a lot. They just go post to post and stuff, so it's not that hard to think about it. Except with Nifty. So Nifty I had to be a little bit more creative with how I animate her sometimes. Nursery's painted, so now we just wait for someone to fill it. Hopefully they'll fill it and hopefully they'll like it, okay? Dialogue is hard for me to write. It's okay. I think you're very good at writing emotion descriptions from what I read so far. Dialogue maybe like can be I I don't want to be a lecturer right now, so I don't want to say anything. But yeah, but I think you're very good at writing emotional, like how you wrote the emotions and stuff, like what they're feeling inside is very good. I don't want to be a lecturer right now. I hate the fact that I am a lecturer now because now I have to find things to criticize everything. So I try my best not to because I get enough of that from my students. So I don't want to do that right now. Also, like for my favorite part, I do like doing the voice recording, but because my microphone is not the best quality, so I feel kind of sad. I need to find a replacement for it if I'm gonna do more. But for now, it's still working, so I'm not gonna do anything else. Hey, you're still here. Obsessed. I also been working on that way of coloring, like doing stuff on one layer, just so I can save time and energy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, for shading and stuff, you can just do another layer and just use multiply, I guess. Very fast. So I guess that would work out. I think it will make us better artists too, to not make everything in different separate layers and stuff. So yeah, I think not bad. I just started watching JJK, but I feel like Gojo reminds me of Jack Frost. Novara reminds me of Momo from Dan Dan Dan. I guess so. Actually, she looks a lot like Momo. JJK is fun. The animation is pretty good. I think I don't connect with the story that much because it's just very typical story for anime. So I don't connect with it that much. But animation is really good. So if you're gonna learn animation, I guess I would suggest you watch JJK. It is from Mappa. Mappa is like one of the best anime studio, I guess, for now. So yeah. Are they lovers? They can be whatever you want them to be. A dumb blob. If Stella wasn't with Alistair or friends with Alistair, who would she be with or main friendship be with? Interesting question. I think I think she won't be like together romantically with anyone. I guess it just so happens that she connects with Alistair in a very weird way, of course. But in terms of friendship, I would say she actually would connect with Charlie. Because I was like thinking of scenarios. So I think she'd have some really good talks with Charlie. Even though I don't like Charlie right now in the show, but I think Charlie has potential to be a deep character if they try harder with her. But yeah, I think Charlie. In terms of friendships. In terms of romance, I don't know. Aside from Alistair. Maybe because I'm biased. And there's no other guys for me that I feel attracted to in the show. Like even Vox. I like Vox's voice actor and his voice acting. I'm just not that attracted to that. Love from Russia. Hey, привет. Is that correct? Love from Sri Lanka, right? Mihextek? Yeah. Mihistatic, sorry. Besides animatics and animation, do you also like making illustrations? Yeah, I wanted to make more. But like, I've been doing animatics so much that I just forgot how to do it right now, so. Okay, this one I have to be a bit confused a bit. I think the way these closed folds are very strange to me, so yeah. Let me try. Yes, I definitely want to make more illustrations. I have a lot of ideas again on my sticky note, so yes. Yes is the answer. To what, I don't know anymore. Oh wait, I don't know how the close folding works. Like that maybe? Maybe if I just pretend it's there, it's like, okay, good. There you go. What's the most challenging thing in the process then? Because from what I understand, you write the script and animate on your own. It feels like a lot of work. Challenging thing would be backgrounds. I hate doing backgrounds actually. Because I'm not very good at drawing the backgrounds. Like, you know, the settings and everything. So yes, I think that would be my challenging thing. Because I did get a book though recently. How to draw in perspective. I probably need that. So I'll try to read that book and practice my art skills. But yeah, backgrounds, definitely. What inspired you to make your OC? She's so cute. Thank you. I just wanted a character to from Alistair's past to connect with him. So I just look into where he's from and then just build my character like that, I guess. Yeah. This is my first time being on One of Your Life. Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. In terms of timing, this is, I think, the best one I can do so far. Because right now it's nighttime where I'm from. So maybe next time I can try to do in the morning where I'm from. So it'll be nighttime for you guys in North America. But right now I think it's still the best time because people from Europe and Asia can still catch up with my life. So yeah, I I think morning can be okay as well. I'll be more fresh and stuff, but we'll see. Okay. Hi, Tolisu. Hi, Sisto. I haven't seen you in a while. Would you like to do the dubbing for this animatic, Sisto? Because I can give you the file without the audio, the voices and the subtitles. So let me know in the chat so I can transfer it to you. Actually, you need to Discord me. Yeah, just message me on Discord. Actually. Yeah, so please message me on Discord if you still have my Discord. I don't know. um, I can give you the link because I've exported the video for somebody in TikTok actually. They wanted to do a dub in Spanish, I think. No, in I can't remember what language, but some language. I've seen like Russian dubs and then like Spanish and French, of course. Give me all the money. I'm very broke, so I can't give you money. Uh, yeah, I just fixed my car. Not fixed, sorry, serviced my car. And I found out that I have to fix a lot more things. So I'm like talking to my mom just now. I want to buy a new car. I need to trade my car now. So yeah, because it's so old. It's 10 years old. I don't know for you guys if it's very old as a car. That is the age of my car right now. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Let me see. Closed folds are my second favorite things like drawing. I would like it. I like it as well, but there are things like this. This Japanese clothing. They're quite difficult to think of right now, so I have to use reference. But other than that, I enjoy drawing it a little bit. Okay, so this part is a bit tricky. It's kind of like pants, I guess. There you go. I don't know. Russian. I don't understand. I'm sorry, but I can speak a little Russian accent. Yeah, I got it, sis. I'll send you later when I'm finished with the stream, okay? Backgrounds of the bane of my existence. So if I'm ever like trying to find people to work with to do my next animatics, I probably want to find people who can do background drawings because that will save a lot of time on my end. And I can focus on the animation part, which is my favorite part to do. So probably those who would like to do illustrations and stuff would be people that I want to work with if I want to do my next animatics. So yeah, anyone interested then can let me know. But only if I ever come up with the story for the next one. I love character design, but it's kind of challenging to me anatomy-wise. Backgrounds is something I'm okay with. Yeah, so I love character design. So even though sometimes it doesn't make sense, but it's fiction. Just have fun, I guess. Ta-da! Actually, I've drawn a character in Hakama before. Let me actually show. Somewhere in here is my character. There you go, this one. I draw like a lot of characters, like Japanese clothing. This one, yeah, there you go. She's wearing a kitty. I'm from North America, but I speak Spanish fluently. Hola. No habla español, sorry. Oh no, I speak English since where I live. I see. But you're Spanish? You're Latino? I don't know what the term is right now. Latino, Latinx? I don't know anymore. You're Latin? There you go. I'm kind of confused actually. The terms I have to that is politically correct or not politically correct. I'm not from America, guys. The people here like the people here sometimes are being racist for fun. So and we are okay with it. I'm not sure about you guys. Maybe for future clothing designs, you can check out Monster High Fashion. I know. Would you believe that I almost once worked on a Monster High project for when I was working in my first animation studio that I worked for? I even animated the character. Do you think Stella would ever put some decorations on her tail, like jewelry or bows or something like that? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll consider it. How much are your classes for teaching drawing? You gotta enroll in my university, then I can teach you. I can't teach outside. I'm sorry, that's a lot of stress to me right now. Would you ever need some background arts? Feel free to ask. Really? I can ask you? Okay, I'll ask you. You said he's hard to draw, yet Stella seemed to get along well with Husker. More scenes with him will be fun. Actually, he's not hard to draw. Would you believe I've worked on a furry show as well as an animator back then? I've had a lot of experience now at this point. But yeah. That's why I feel like Husker is quite easy to draw anatomically, like his face, but all his details are a bit annoying to do. D3L Via Books Churro. Hi. I'm Latina. Okay. I only speak a few sentences in Spanish. Sorry. I can speak my language if you want. But nobody here would understand me, so I would not rather do that. Is new episode coming? No. I'm just drawing stuff. Is there a point where Stella and Alistair kiss? In canon, maybe when they were humans. Just almost, I guess, but not really. As demons, I'm not sure yet. I gotta think about that. Would you like to see them kiss as demons? Let me know in the chat. I almost got into Monster High projects. Yes, I animated a character with purple hair. I can't remember what her name is. Yeah, and then but it didn't like went through the project. I think it was canceled or something. I'm not sure what happened. It was fun though for like a moment. Veer spiritual, so many language, not enough time to learn them all, and the drawings are beautiful. Thank you. Even better, Nifty put sticker on her tail at the front. Actually, that's kind of cute. Can Stella fight with weapons like a bow or spear? The Chinese outfits make me think of Mulan. Actually, she fights with her guitar. There you go. That's your answer. For one of us, if you check out my YouTube channel, you'll see the show I'm talking about. It's in 3D, but it is furry. Oh boy, it was a fun time to work on that animation. But the animation company closed down due to financial stuff, so that was sad. That show actually had a lot of fans, even in America, because it was in English, so it was kind of sad because the story never finished and we couldn't finish the animation as well. I don't understand Russian, sorry. Is there a point where sorry. You're right, yes. I had to see Demon Stella and Alistair kiss. Okay, I'll think about it. I feel like most likely Demon kiss is him kissing the top of her head. Yeah, I love like affectionate kiss, not romantic kiss. Like kiss on the head, kiss on the head, kiss on the forehead. I imagine her doing it to him actually, not him doing it to her. I don't think he's the type to show affection like that well, but he's the one who will accept it if he is comfortable with it from other people, the people that he's comfortable with. So that is my canon, I guess, which I think is a general canon for him as well. That he's not really comfortable with like physical intimacy. But we'll see. Actually, I think he does like touch Charlie a lot in the show, but yeah. I've always wanted to do a Spanish dub, though I'm really scared to do it since I haven't voice acted before. It's good to just try, you know? You don't have to be afraid of what people think. And just try it out. I used to upload a lot of voice acting stuff on SoundCloud. Does anybody use SoundCloud anymore these days? But yeah, I used to upload a lot of like voice acting thing on SoundCloud. And there would be some people who like reply nicely and stuff, of course. So that was a good encouragement. I think the sticker thing is going. She's sorry now. What kind of sticker you want? I think cockroach. I think, because Nifty likes cockroach. Maybe like some handmade Alistair sticker as well. That's kind of cute. Ya kan menjadi lucu untuk teruskan dalam bahasa Melayu dan bertukar bahasa secara rawak sekali-sekala. I'm actually speaking Malay right now. Talisu is like writing in Malay. Akan menjadi lucu untuk teruskan dalam bahasa Melayu dan bertukar secara bahasa rawak dan sekali-sekala mengelirukan semua orang. Boleh cakap lagi ya bahasa Melayu? You lebih faham kan? If you guys don't understand, then it's fine. We didn't say anything. Hey, Kathy. Hi. Nice to see you. Nice for you to join my live. How's things in Mexico? The show just stopped. I know. That's what happened with our show. I want you guys to check it out if you can. Support me. No, support the show. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want you guys to support the show anymore because the management sucks. But it's called Rimba Racer. So go and check it out on YouTube. There's some episodes online. Can Sela fight at all, like with weapons or taekwondo? She fights with her guitar. How I imagine she fights is that she uses a lot of magic. I mean, initially I did make her fight with like claws and stuff. But like, I think because she learned magic, I might as well just incorporate that. And she uses her guitar to like, you know, use her magic. Like it's her medium of using the magic. So that will be one idea I will try to incorporate if I ever continue doing this. Do you have any plans for Marcella's father in hell? I do have a story in mind. Some people suggested it as well. But I do have a story in mind. Like their reunion and stuff, whatever you want to call it these days. I think I'm very surprised that people really want her father to be more in her story. Which I guess I'm fine because, you know, it's a family member, the only family she had. So I think it'll be interesting to explore that at least a little bit more. Bye, Anvis. Thanks for dropping by. It's a beautiful morning in Mexico. And you? How's your night going? It's like nearly midnight. I think I can stay at least an extra hour long. Because, you know, it's Saturday. It's... Oh, not Saturday, sorry. It's Friday night. So, yeah, I can stay out a bit. For you guys as well. I'm not far enough with Malaysian to understand. Oh, I thought you're Malaysian, Talisu. Are you Indonesian? I thought you can at least understand a little bit Malaysian. Damn, is there any Malaysians here? I can speak Malay at least with you guys. She's part of the Demon Hunter squad from K-pop Demon Hunters. Actually, like when I was developing her character last year, and we were watching K-pop Demon Hunters, right, guys? So I was like, oh, why don't I just do her like that? You know, a gang of people. Like, she was in a band, and then you know they fight other demons. So that was like last year. But yeah. Guitar to the head is like the frying pan in Tangle. Yes, like that. One Wing Shinigami. Hey, I enjoyed your new writing, and I hope maybe I'll try to share it on YouTube actually. But yeah. When will what was it called? I'm trying to catch up with the chat. When will we be starting a Patreon? I do actually have a Patreon. haven't opened it since a while. Maybe I'll try to explore that. I see Stella as someone who wouldn't be skilled at fighting unless she's cornered, then it's just pure adrenaline. Yeah, so I think that would be the general idea I have. So she actually, before this, I actually wanted to make her fight like a feral animal. This was one of her concept. I'll show you like a concept I had that I drew quite later, quite recently actually. Where was it? This one, yeah. Keep forgetting. There you go. So this Sella right here, I wanted to draw her like this. But I feel like maybe I should do less physical combat and more like magic inspired. So I'll just use her as that. But I do like this one because I do like the claws and stuff. Hi Emily. Hi. Apa kabar? Selamat datang. I don't know what else to say in Malay. Just ask me anything in Malay, Marissa, and I'll answer it in Malay so that they can understand my language. So that they can understand my language. What about Marcella's mom? Did she go to hell or heaven? That is another idea that I'm exploring. I mean, initially I did just make her in heaven. But then I think about, I think it would be very, very interesting to make her in hell. But, you know, I gotta come up with why. That's the worst thing about writing. Like, why would she be here? Or why would she do that and stuff? I don't know why, but I feel like Stella would be reunited with her mom at some point. Yeah, so I was thinking about that idea very, very recently too. But if you guys want to do the idea, feel free to do so. Yesterday, I was folding laundry. I was thinking, what will Stella's reaction be when she finds out about Alistair's deal with her? That is also another idea. I have so many ideas that you guys are already giving me. I put it in my sticky note, so yeah. Good morning from NYC. Hey, New York. I don't have anything for New York. Sorry. I don't know why. Sorry. I'm trying to like. I guess it's because Stella's dad wasn't great yet. He never meant to shoot her and seemed broken out and remorseful about everything. So I guess that's why. And I guess it's kind of my fault for that. But you know, I think it's pretty good that people want to see more from him just because of how I portrayed him in that animatics. I could have just made him very one-dimensional, but because I didn't want to do that, because he is still family, right? As bad as family is, sometimes they do love you in some ways. So I kind of like try to show that in the animatics, you know. But maybe I should have shown more. So I will do that in new content. Marissa, ask me in Malay, please, so I can say more Malay things. Sorry. Where is our... In German, I tried learning a little out of sheer curiosity. I really like language. You're German. I can sing in German a bit because I like Attack on Titan. Estis wieder spiel mi Backlotze. There you go. That's all I can say. Beautiful character sheet. Do you think you'll ever share it on Instagram? Instagram? Have I not shared it? I think I shared it on TikTok and... Oh, I shared it on TikTok and Twitter. I guess I never shared it on Instagram. Maybe I'll share one day. Child abandonment could be enough to send her to hell. I was thinking adultery because that was the initial idea why she and her dad was broken up. So yeah, but I need to work out the details a bit more. Is adultery a sin? I'm not sure. Like cheating on your spouse and everything. I mean, I guess it is in my religion. I didn't know you stream on Fridays. For YouTube, Fridays or weekends. Depends on my mood. Because Sela would be like, you fully intend to be an overlord down here. Sela hates overlord. I don't know. He'll be disappointed Alistair upon learning that deal. We'll see. I'm still working out on that story part. Constantly having to stop Alistair from eating her dad. You're not your future father-in-law. Yeah, maybe. That's kind of cute. I'm still quite bad in English, so I understand half of your speaking. If you're in Malay, Then we can speak in Malay. I'm still trying to speak in Malay. Nobody asked me anything. How did you learn animation? I guess half self-taught and half from university. I enrolled in a program called Animation and Visual Effects, but it was mostly about learning 3D, but I did learn some 2D subjects from that program. I don't know why I feel like Stella will be reunited. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading the same comments. That's a wonderful level of complication. Yes, adultery would totally send you to hell religion-wise. So yeah, I'd say adultery. And I think the reunion between her and her mom will be, I guess, good, I guess, generally. I don't think she has any ill will to her mom. Maybe she understands how her dad is. Again, I'm still working on the story, guys. I don't have everything already planned. Yeah, so I imagine that mom mostly did it because she found someone who actually cares for her. Yeah. So that would be the reason why. For now lah, for what I imagine her story is. Adultery is a sin. I imagine. Oh, sorry. I'm reading the same comment again. Here's a hello from Turkmenistan. Hello. I've been to Uzbekistan, so I don't know if it's the same or not, but hello, Turkmenistan. I like Uzbekistan. I like the food. It's very good. And I kind of miss it, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Because I think that is what Russian would have been like. Russian. It is the closest to Russian culture as I would be. For now. If I ever go to Russia in the future, then maybe no. But yeah. It's supposed to be canon in the Alistair's half French. Do you think you can draw them in French outfits? What do French outfits look like? Can you enlighten me what they look like? Like, is it like the beret and that's it? That's all I know what a French outfit is. Okay. I wish I could speak Malay. I can only speak English, French, Russian, and some Mandarin. That's a lot of language. You should be proud. But you can ask me anything to say in Malay. I'll say it in Malay. At least you get to listen to me speak Malay. Because I want to share my culture. I just don't know how. I'm still drawing this? Damn. Okay, so I'm done with this. So let's move on to the details. Let's do the umbrella first so I can work out where to put her hands. Someone who's not breaking federal law might be an upgrade. Drinking and making booze was hella illegal. When friends, where's beret? I thought they wear beret, you know, that's what I see. A lot of people like in French and media wear. I know. I love Uzbekistan. I'm going there and have fun. I think I had a little crush in Uzbekistan. That went nowhere, of course, but yeah. Would Marcel change her name to Celia also in the Everyone's Alive AU? Use it as a stage name? That'll be okay. I think I like that. Like, she just have a stage name, Celia. So why not? Yeah, I like that. I'm just sad. Don't be sad. Kenapa kamu mau sedih-sedih? Jangan bersedih-sedih, ya? That was me saying Malay. Maybe if there's any like questions that I don't want to answer, I'll answer it in Malay. How's about that? But I think all the questions so far I'll just answer it because they seem okay. So yeah. Oops, sorry. I think that's my WhatsApp. If you hear that ding ding ding. Another question. During season 2, what would Stella's reaction have been when Vox captured Alistair? I think... Yeah, I gotta drink water. What is this very like schema Malay? Sorry. Um, I think she would have been very concerned and worried for him, but since he's already off of it, if it was during season 2, if she was during season 2, I think she'd be very concerned and she'd probably go after him, unlike all the other characters. But like, if she beats him in season 3, if that happens, then she'd be concerned initially, but like, you know, like, oh, he's just up to his usual troubles and all that. But I think how I write her, or I imagine her in the story, I didn't write her anything. How I imagine her in the story is just that she's actually quite concerned for him. Like, that's why if you see that shot in the animatics, the Dear Sella, the last shot where she was holding his chest and stuff like that, is because she was very concerned for him, like thinking about all the trouble that he has gotten since he came to hell and all that. So that was the idea behind that shot. So I hope that answers your question. Let me read this. Masa untuk seorang OC has-been dengan akar umbi Malaysia untuk mengajar orang lain tentang budayanya. Thank God. You use Google Translate? No wonder. Oh my god. That was so schema. We call it schema. Oh my god. But hey, nice try anyway. Would you do that animator challenge maybe one day where you would actually draw Marcella into a clip from the Has-Been Hotel? I can try. I'll pick like a good shot of that to do that, and then maybe I'll try that out. pick a different like sentence to say in Malay. That's a little too schema. You gotta try a more casual language. Does Stella have like any unknown medical conditions, infection or something like that? Huh, I never thought. I think generally when she was human, I guess she's generally healthy, but I think maybe just a little malnourished. So she's a bit small and thin because, you know, she lives in a very, like, she doesn't have a lot of like wealth or anything. She lives like in rural areas. She has to work very hard. I think at that time also it was like almost during the Great Depression something. So a lot of people were going through hard times. She was one of them. So yeah, I guess that would be one of it. Would you make any episode on how Al and Marcella meet? I think some people were like asking me this a lot, and I did say, oh, you can read my fan fiction, but I'm probably gonna try to do like a little comic video thing on that, just so like to have it in illustration or in visual, so that maybe people can understand it or like can actually see it, you know. So thanks. I will try to do one soon. Love your work with your OC in the Has-Been verse. It's clear that you invested all your passion talent. Thank you so much, Bardock. I have a question. Do you plan to do animation? Sorry, I got a burp. With Stella with the rest of the cast? Oh, you mean like animatics? I'll try. Like if I have like the next long project, I guess, or the next big project, I'll probably try to incorporate more of the other characters. But right now, it's a little bit difficult to do that. So we'll see. Okay, I think the stick's done. So the umbrella's done. So I'm gonna merge these two layers. Okay, then we'll do the hand. Marcel and Al both being captured by Vox. Al constantly getting Vox worked up to keep his and the other V's anger on him. Oh, that's so sweet. And Marcella won't be hurt. I hope that's how it goes. Yes, answer my questions. Mainly because nobody during the season 2 bothered to say let's save Alistair. Not even when they went after Angel in the last episode did they think about Alistair. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Like, they should at least like show more concern. At least they got one scene with Charlie and Baggy, but it was so annoying to watch because at that point I was very annoyed with Charlie already, so like whatever. I couldn't care anymore. I know Google translation is rigged. Google translation I think is very, we call it schema. Very like baku? Bahasa baku. I don't know how to say in English. uh very like robotic, I guess that would be the word I would use, but I don't want to use that word. I'm sorry. I think that's my WhatsApp. I wonder what WhatsApp me at night right now. Jangmyeoni. Yes, there are fanfics. I think I've mentioned it a couple of times. It's under my name, Finate, but it's also under Diane's. I think if she's still here. Called Lady Dai 35. Her fanfiction is better. don't read mine. Yeah. Don't read my fanfiction. It's horrible. It's true. I love writing, but again, I think every time I read my writing, I just want to change it again and again. So that means I'm bad. Anyway, yes, Jangmyeon. It's on Archive of Our Own, AO3, or just type archiveofourown.org. Sorry. Apparently, there was supposed to be 12 episodes and not 8 because there was so much info they couldn't put, such as Alistair hanging out with the V's. Also, they're aware that he sacrificed himself. Yeah, I guess that's one of the reasons. It's just annoying to watch it, you know? It works better than my own English. That's okay. Miss Fina, French people in media wear beret because American. I've never met a French person. Okay, why do French people wear that? You know, pastries are like £2. Really? £2? £2 is still expensive in my currency, so I can't. Let me just check. £2. Let me just find a currency converter for a second and just try to convert pound into ringgit. My currency is really weak, so I don't think I can afford anything in Europe right now. Where is euro? Euro, is it? Not euro, sorry. I said pound, sorry. Euro. So if you said €2, okay, it's not that bad, sorry. So it is about 9 ringgit where I'm from, which is still okay for me. AU where Scylla lives, but Alistair dies. Oh no. I hate it when someone has to die. I don't know why I made her die, but I love tragedy, so yeah. Charlie, one throwaway line about what could be happening to Al. Marcella was already coming to confront Charlie over doing nothing but him, boots her off the roof. I imagine that would be what happened if she was in the show. Because I feel like nobody cares about him enough, you know? I mean, I guess it's his fault because he puts up a wall. But yeah. I mean, also because of his attitude to other people. But then again, he did do a lot for them for the hotel. So, I don't know. It's very conflicting for me. Oh, sorry. I just like, I see that symbol and I'm like, is that pound or euro? sorry. I know British pounds. I love your animation. Thank you, Husna. Are you from Malaysia? Husna? I keep asking if someone's from Malaysia so I can speak in Malay more. Do you think Stella can realize the angel's being manipulated by Vox to his singing powers? Interesting idea. Maybe like people with similar like powers type. Maybe they know what each other can do. I don't know. I'll take that into consideration. Vivi revealed in interview they're supposed to get more episodes in season 2. Budget only paid for 8, regardless of popularity. Okay. I guess I understand. But at the same time, I guess I don't know when they found out they only have 12 episodes instead of 8. So if it's during like later stage, then I understand. But if it's during early stage, then they could have probably worked around it and wrote or rewrite some stuff. But again, I can't complain much. What we got was pretty okay for me. €2 pastries are like really big pastries. Oh, okay, 75 cents. Wow, that's pretty cheap. All we have to do for that one is shift their ages, have him get drafted, and then his letters just talk. That's so sad. I can't. I think I'm already sad enough. I'm the one who set the tone for the story, and I still think that's sad. Even Nifty didn't seem concerned. I mean, she seemed concerned for like one episode. I'll give her that. Hi again. Hi, Obsessed. Welcome back. I'm still here. Maybe I'll try to be here until 1 a.m. where I'm from. Where I'm from. So it will be like another 45 minutes. Because it's the weekend and stuff, so might as well, you know? Oh. And I did feel really awful today. I suddenly had like a rush of depression this afternoon. I was just like lying in bed, not doing anything because of that. So sorry about that. I feel like so bad for that person just now. I don't know if she's here, but yeah. Well, Charlie cares for a second. Yeah, exactly. Sadness teaches us joy to enjoy every happy second. We have to the fullest tragedy. This is too, I think. It's kind of like the movie Inside Out. So I think they did that message quite well. Let me actually translate that into BM now, Talsu. Kesedihan mengajar kita untuk menghargai semua saat yang gembira. Oh, does that work? So I translated that sentence into Malay. Saw your animations earlier this morning on TikTok. Thank you so much, Jangmyeon. It could also be used to Alistair taking care of himself. Yeah, so I guess that's why they don't care much. But I thought they were like, you know, the good guys or like the ones who are like have a good heart. So they could at least show something, you know? I don't know. Kind of like hypocritical if you ask me. But then again, I think it's its own fault. So for me, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if it's another character, maybe I understand why they don't care, but it's supposed to be the character that cares, you know? I'm just very conflicted about how they wrote that part. I think I answered your question just now, D3 Elvia Books Churro. She doesn't have medical conditions or anything, but when she was human, I think she would be a little bit malnourished, just struggling to live a little bit. And, you know, making money and everything. I mean, many would probably go and check on Alistair because he's like the strongest. Yeah, exactly. Also because he's the strongest overlord. So, probably why. Charlie says she cares and yet has a strange way of showing it. She cares, sorry. Didn't she was saying it's weird without Angel being around. I think again it's because of the number of episodes constraints. They probably would want to show that, but they didn't. But again, I can't blame completely on Amazon. They can write around that, work around the whatever they can do. So, yeah. As much as I want to blame the broadcasters, but I think even the creative team can also have a partial responsibility on what they want to show and what they don't have to show. So maybe, yeah, it's both sides, I guess I would say. Yeah, one thing I didn't like about the Charlie thing is the fact how she treated Angel in the season 2. It was a bit ignorant of her to do that. I don't know why they wrote her like that. It's like power of friendship while Lucifer and Alice are alive, bleeding on the floor. So funny, actually. I'm slowly losing interest in Hell of a Boss. They keep trying to fight cheating, and everyone's just a bunch of hypocrites. Hell of a Boss. Is there a new season right now? I didn't watch the short, so I don't know. Sorry, choked. Hell of a Boss is okay for me. It's enjoyable as an animation, but story-wise, I don't care that much. It's just a lot of like slapsticks and stuff, so I don't enjoy slapstick that much. Charlie's doing all this not because she's a good person, but because she wants to make her mom proud. Yeah, I think so. I wish they show that she's actually selfish, but they're trying to make her like she's such a good person. She's a martyr. I can't buy that right now. Just by the way she's treating some characters in the show. So yeah. Malaysian yes is ja. Yeah, it's the same as German. It's like ja. But we say you in my accent, in like the typical city accent, we say you, not ya. But it's spelled as ya. 8 episodes isn't enough. Arcane season 1 managed to solve that in 9 episodes. Had a strong lead. Yeah, exactly. Can't blame completely on the broadcaster when you have creative control, what you want to show and what you don't have to show. Will there be an episode where Alistair and Stella actually meet? Oh, you mean like the first meeting? Okay, I've again written the fan fiction, but I will try to make like a comic version of that. Just let me cook. Is that what kids say these days? Just let me cook. I'm trying to like be on trend with my students, so I'm trying to learn their lingos and stuff. So let me cook, guys. Let me cook. I sound so awful saying Gen Z slang. I can't. They're making season 3 along with season 3. Oh, season 3 of Hell of a Boss with Hasbin Hotel. Got it. Weird crossover. I wish they crossover. I mean, they should take place in the same universe, right? At this point, something should happen. I like a bit of both genuine story, but have some slapstick. Yeah, I like that too. Like some lighthearted moments and comedy and stuff. I can't do a lot of good slapstick. I'm not very comedic person. But I enjoy good slapstick when it's like genuinely funny. I don't like a lot of, fart jokes and stuff like that. It's a little too childish for me. But like physical humor, like people falling down and stuff, I like that a little bit. What will be on the menu? This will be on the menu. I'll show you my sticky note again. There you go. This is on my menu. This is all on the stuff that I have, the ideas that I have. These are like points, notes. So I have a lot, but give me some time to cook. Is that what kids say? Yeah, cook, Because of my 2026. I'm way too old to be saying that, but I have Gen Z students, so they keep saying that. Along with 6-7, of course. I still don't understand what that means. We will wait impatiently. Thank you. I don't know how to feel about that. Who will we roast today? In both Hell Living University. There are crossovers planned as far as I know. So I at least did some crossover for you guys, I guess. So the IMP thing, that's hilarious actually for me to do. Because I didn't know what to do. Like somebody gave me an idea like, Hell of a Boss. Okay, why don't I just make like a name drop or something? That'd be enough, right? I recommend looking at Lego Monkey Kid series. Okay. I'll look it up. You know what kind of humor I like? I like have you ever seen like Whose Line Is It Anyway? I used to watch a lot of that when I was in school. I love their humor. Improvisational humor. So Whose Line Is It Anyway is the kind of humor I like. because they have to think of it on the spot. So it's like very funny to see what they have in mind. Fina mas jambalaya kuchen. What does that mean? Sec 7. I am Gen Z. Oh, great. Gen Z is my students, but I think maybe you're the older side of Gen Z, so you're fine. But the young students, at least they entertain me, you know. Have to cook. Oh, mas jam kuchin. What? Oh, you mean you're speaking like your language? Question. I see, I see. If I have to say that in Malay, it's like, Fina mesti masak jambalaya. Is that a bunk? I love physical comedy. Yeah, I actually like the bonk thing, like from like Tangled, right, where she bonked Flynn, or sorry, Eugene, on the head, because it's so sudden and out of nowhere. So I like this kind of humor as well. No more 6'7". I never got it, the joke. I prefer 6'9" at this point. Dark question: would you make an anime with them, Alistair and Marcel, using the "Now That You're Gone"? Now that you're gone. What song is that? They released a trailer a while ago. Crossing over has been hell of a characters. Really? I only saw the promo where they did that, but I didn't see any trailer or anything like that. Half 52 today. Okay, so you're half 52. I'm half 66. So calculate that. I'm pretty old. Okay, I've been doing the line art for a while. I think this is enough. Oh, I need to do our little thing here. Stella cooking jambalaya with Alistair tried to convince him not to use cannibal ingredients. That's a cute idea. Let me put that in my notes. I got a little cute comic idea, I guess. I'll just put that in there for now. Cooking jambalaya. I think she likes gumbo. I guess Alistair likes jambalaya. Again, I think there's a difference between the two of it, so I think they're pretty similar though. Millennial. Yay, millennial. Diane too. I am millennial. I think all my siblings are millennial, so at least I have them too. Remember from Stray Kids say it is a joke to the leader, like, hey Chan, you'll turn half 52 next year. Ah, I see. Me Aussie sis. Hey, nice. Half 66. I got there another uni. Yes, I'm your uni. In Malay, we call it I am your kakak. If you type in now that you're gone with hell of a boss. Oh. I think I've seen it before. My 90s baby, where you're at. If you say you're from the 90s, the Jurassic Park music is gonna come out and play. That's just how it is, sorry. It's not funny, guys. We're already feeling all kinds of pain. You don't have to make fun of our age. Hi, Faith. Nice to see you again. Okay, I think I'm done with the line art. So let's do a little bit of coloring. So I got this one just now. I don't like his head right now. I'm gonna make it a little bit wider. This is all the songs for the millennials out there. Have 80. Sorry. Where cell phone starts ringing. Oh boy. I could imagine Alistair hosting a big event with all the Louisianan sinners. Everyone just cooks the culture's food. Hey, that's actually a good idea. I was thinking a party scene, but yeah. I have too many ideas, guys. I can't do them all. I'm just one person. But I'll put that in. What would I put that in? Animation or... I guess animation maybe. Oh, illustration. Illustration would be nice. Louisiana party. I think somebody like gave a really good advice before. Like you just put your ideas down in writing, and then we'll work on that later, or you'll forget about it. You know. Hi, Mooney. Yep, I'll be half 80. Yeah, it's okay. I'm into older guys. I think my last crush was like in his 40s. So I don't know what that says about me. But yeah. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, Faith. Thank you. I was feeling really crappy this afternoon. I'm sorry, but I feel a bit better now after like talking to my mom and stuff. Next to guitar, Gisela uses umbrella as a weapon. She secretly hates to learn jujutsu. That's cute. I think I mentioned this before. She used the umbrella to fly around. So maybe that would be a good idea. Like Mary Poppins, you know? I'm born in October 2000. Oh, you're so young. You are Gen Z. I think starting in 1997, I think, are Gen Z. Have you ever heard of a show called Cyber 6? I'm not sure. Let me check what that is. Cyber 6. I might have seen it, but like I don't know the title. Oh, I have not heard, but it looks pretty cool. I like the heroine, I guess. Like Argentine, right? Argentina. My sister said I'm Gen Z, also born in 2000. So young. I think like somebody like there's a lot of memes on our TikTok trends, I guess. Like people in 2008. Aren't you like underage to go into the bar? I'm like, no, I'm old enough. And then the person like looking at it just feels so old already or something like that. Those are my favorite memes. Okay, I should be done with this. Let's do coloring. Sorry. I keep getting distracted. This one can delete. So I will just do everything in one layer. Okay, I have the color palette somewhere. Ta-da! Oh, Nifty's still here. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna rename my layer just in case I forget. And then multiply and then the color. Okay. Adult comic that somehow get dumbed down to what? What happened? Oh, Cyber 6. I see. No wonder like the heroine looks very mature. Is the illustration for Chinese New Year? It's for supposedly for Valentine. I don't know if I can finish it tomorrow. Maybe I can. Let's see. Because you know they are together, and I wanted to draw her like Japanese inspired outfit like these ones, right? I have the merch here. These ones, right? So, because every of the character got one, so I might as well make one for her as well. Is Miss Fina, your streams make my day 3,000 times better. Thank you so much, and I'm glad it makes you feel better. I have no idea how people react to me talking. Like, this is not how I talk with people, like my mom or like my siblings. I barely talk with my family. Like, when we're out and about, I talk a lot with my older brother, my second older brother. Sorry, because we have similar interests. But with the rest of my family, I'm very quiet. Like, of course, I talk a lot with my mom and talk about life and stuff. But like with siblings, I only talk a lot with my older brother. So yeah, I'm glad that you feel very good, and I hope that I can keep making you feel good. I'll keep streaming as much as I can every week. I don't know if I should do more than once. I mean, I think I have semester break coming soon, so maybe I can do a lot more in a week. We'll see. I'm having distract you. My face will continue as the ideas come forth, even in the crack fix with the baby. Cute. I would love to see. I want ideas, but also I'm very happy I can provide you some ideas as well for stories. Well, you're feeling better now, dear. I absolutely love your dear Stella cinematic. Thank you so much. I think I have a little undiagnosed mental condition, but I haven't got it medically diagnosed yet. I don't know. Because, first of all, money. Secondly, I had a bad experience talking about it with my mom, so I didn't want to do it. So, but I think I should. Like my friend recently went to therapy and everything, and it kind of like got me encouragement to like go and maybe get myself some mental health help. But yeah, it was something I hesitated because of family and stuff. So that was what happened this afternoon. That's all. Oh, wrong brush. My all wonderful Chinese speakers. Is that Gong Si Fa Chai? Gong Si Gong Xi Ni. 生日快乐. I am half Chinese, but I can't speak Chinese because I never learned. So sorry. I'm getting Demon Slayer vibes. Yeah, because they are in Japanese clothing. I color a bit for now. The community will enlarge the AU universe from Sella with the power of friendship. Cute. Valentine's Day. Yeah, I mean partially, I guess. Yeah, I guess so. I was like, I did a lot of romance story or like pairing story. I might as well do something for Valentine's. I don't know. The radio siren fire the siren fans point a laser beam at Al and Stella. Power friendship bitches. That's so cute. I hope people don't get tired of them because that's partially one of the reasons I'm scared to make more content. Because I'm scared of people like getting tired of them. So hopefully like people like them, so I'll keep making more. Not necessarily videos, but maybe like illustrations and stuff like that. Do your family watch or know of your channel? Sorry. Very funny. Very funny. Very funny question to me. Okay, my mom actually follows me on TikTok, okay? And she just like she calls Hasbin Harbin Hotel. And I tell her like, oh mom, tak payah lah, like you don't need to understand anything. It's just me drawing. But at least she tries to understand. I'm like, it's okay, tak payah faham lah, no need to understand. So that's why I was laughing. So she calls it Harbin. Anyway, she does watch me on TikTok. And then she actually, I think I saw her joining my live once. And I don't know how to feel about that, but but hey, she tried. As for my siblings, they follow me on IG. So like my sister follows me on Instagram, so she knows like sometimes I post my stories and stuff. Like, I guess she doesn't care much about it, which I'm fine with. I like to keep this away from my family sometimes. So it's okay. I don't need them to know. We can talk about other things. 新年快乐. Oh, 新年快乐. Yes, that is Chinese New Year. We call it gong xi fa chai. Gong xi fa chai. Their dynamic is so heartfelt. Thank you. I'm glad people feel very strongly about them, like in terms of heart and emotions. That was like partially my worry for the dear Sella. Like, would they feel anything watching this? So yeah, I'm glad people feel something from it. I think that was also my most personal one because I talk about some personal things like suicidal thoughts and stuff like that. Because I've been through that before, so. And just trying to feel useful to someone. So that was what Alistair was going through. So that was the story stuff that I got from the Dear Sella that I was trying to work through. I don't know if people caught on the suicidal thing, but yeah. Because it was a very difficult line for me to write, not because emotionally, because I don't know how to like transfer the emotion uh into the line. Like, would people understand that she's talking about suicide and stuff like that? So yeah. Love that you have the color palette for each one. I mean, this is only for Stella and Roaster. For like Nifty and Husker, I just got their screenshot from the show. And I changed a little bit, some of it. Yeah. I got my mom into Aspen Hotel. She's obsessed with Angel. That's cute. I don't think my mom will appreciate it because, first of all, she doesn't like anything with swearing and stuff. We are a very conservative country, so she likes all the innocent and safe content. So I'm never showing her Has Been Hotel. There is a state secret to my family. I know, some things you just have to keep secret from your family. I mean, they still follow me on Facebook. Like my sister, she has Instagram, but she doesn't have Facebook. And like my brother, I think he's more active on Facebook. My other brother, the younger one that I'm close to, is active on Instagram, I think. He posts a lot of parkour videos. He does a lot of parkouring and stuff. Did it help to work through it with these characters? I think it does help. I mean, it helps to tell the story of some of the struggles I went through as a person through them. So I think it helps to attach yourself a little bit to the character in their stories. Gong Shi Fa Choi means I wish you wealth. Oh, please wish me wealth. I want money. I want to be rich. I want money so I can go and have a lot of staycations. Just kidding. Hong bao na lai. Give me my red pouch. Okay. I think I'm still qualified to get ang pao because I'm not married, right? Can I get ang pao, please? Can I still get my red pouch? So in our culture, we get our money during our celebrations. Like even for us Muslims, right? In Malaysia, we get money as well, money packet. But yeah, no longer anymore since I'm already an adult. Oh, sorry. What inspired me to create Marcella? I think I've answered it again before, but I will just answer because you weren't here. It was just because I wanted to make a character from the same place as Alistair was when he was a human. So I looked up into where he's from and stuff. And then like I built the character from there. And then I think somebody mentioned the movie Where the Crawdads Sing. So I guess I took a little bit of inspiration from that movie as well, the character. I can't remember when I watched the movie, to be honest. Because I did watch the movie, I just can't remember whether I watched it before I meet the character or after. So that one I have to try to remember again. Honestly, I don't mind swearing, but Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss is like overdoing it. I guess they're trying to be edgy. I don't know. That's what happens when shows try to be edgy. They include a lot of swearing. That's what happens. Parkouring. Did I hear that right? Yeah, my brother is really into parkour. He does a lot of parkour videos. To the point where he even goes to like a different country just to go parkour with some friends. So yes, he's into a lot of extreme stuff. He also has a scuba diving license. So he's like very adventurous. He lives in Singapore. He's not in my country right now. I just disown him. Yeah, he's no longer Malaysian, guys. He's Singaporean. So if you've been following Twitter recently, you'll be seeing a lot of like these beef or fighting between Southeast Asians and Koreans. If you don't know what that is, go on Twitter. You'll have a lot of fun time reading all the Twitter posts. I mean, it's a lot of racist remarks between each other, but it's really like Southeast Asians just beating up Koreans right now. I'm sorry for any Koreans out there, but yeah. I mean, it's not all Koreans. It's just people who are like making fun of us as Southeast Asians for, you know, being lower class than them. I don't know. That was the beef. My sister was born in the 80s. Hi, Fina. Hi. Oh, Six Candle. You're Six Candle? Oh, yeah, Six Candle from TikTok. Hi, Roja. I remember you. Hi. So that's your name in YouTube, Roja. Très sympathique. Alistair's so popular because he stands out as a character that rarely swears is never good. I guess that's partially it. I think also because of his personality and stuff. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I had a small parkouring phase because I was into Mirror's Edge and Assassin's Creed. Yeah, exactly. I don't know when my brother started. I think he started because he was into fitness and everything. So I guess that's his passion now. You just gave me flashbacks of Singapore dub anime. Singapore is a dub anime? I thought Singapore just speaks English. Sorry. I'm trashing on Singapore. I don't know why. Again, Southeast Asians love to fight with each other. But we also fight against people who fight with us. So you can just go in Twitter. Find that. No German, my neighbor. Yeah, see siblings versus South Koreans hilarious. I know. It's hilarious for us. For Koreans, not so much. They're getting beat up right now. Look, I don't want to throw hate to South Koreans or anything. I'm aware that it's not all Koreans, but the mentality of it, like they are the higher class and we are the lower class. It's kind of annoying at this point. So I'm glad they're getting humbled by now. Had French in school, but I forgot almost everything. That's okay. I also learned Japanese, but I forgot almost everything too. Roja amapola is Spanish. It means red poppy. Oh, nice. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Tú hablas España? Me no habla España. Sorry. Be right back, guys. My sister's bothering me for lunch. Okay. Which places in Malaysia are worth a visit? Thank you for asking. Okay, I mentioned earlier, Genting Highlands. If you want to gamble. Sorry. But Genting Highlands also has a really great theme park, like, you know, like extreme rides and all that. So, and you get to enjoy the cold weather there. Other than that, I would suggest Cameron Highland. It's more of a agricultural place. So there's like a tea plantation and a lot of really nice nature visits, like to farms, and like I think there's a lot of like British colonial historical buildings there as well. So Cameron Highlands. My favorite place is also a highland area. It's called Bukit Tinggi. It doesn't have anything, to be honest, like any attractions that are outstanding. I just like to go there because it's very peaceful and quiet. But there's a place in the area called Colmar Tropical, which is supposed to like reminisce a French village. So if you're French and you miss your place, you can go to there, Colmar Tropical. We have Penang, which is an island. Oh, sorry. I guess I should read the comments while I'm doing it. We have Penang, which is very close where I'm from, which is an island. Has a lot of activities like beaches, but also a lot of good food, cultures, and stuff. There's a lot of places, so those are my favorite places so far. I would recommend. I'm currently learning Japanese. 日本語私の日本語は上手じゃないですよ。Don't worry, I'll teach you Spanish if you want. Yay! I know a little bit of Spanish, watching Dora the Explorer when I was growing up, but that's all I know. We expect next animation this summer or September. Wow, there's a date already. That's a good time actually. Summer or September. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Just gonna take a shower. Hey, take a shower, man. I think I'll be off quit by then. We can just chat some more in Discord actually. I'm Croatia. I just learned Spanish in high school. Oh, I see. Oscar, come here. We found a place you like. Yeah, you can just go to a good thing. Gamble. I'm more interested in the culture than theme parks are. Nice thing as a side quest. I haven't been to that place in a while actually. I would love to go back to Genting Highlands because it's very fun to go to the theme parks and not gambling. I can't gamble. It's literally haram for me to gamble. So yeah. I have no idea why I still have Varsity Artist as my username on YouTube. So I guess you can change it. I think they allow it, right? What is your favorite Malaysian dish? Ooh, I like nasi dagang. Nasi is rice in Malay. This thing here. I will show you the thing. Nasi dagang. Images. So this is a food I like. The rice dish I like the most, at least. It's not very common here where I am. It's very common in the East Coast area. So this is very good. I love it. But I don't eat it often. And I guess we should keep it that way, The favorite food that we like, we don't eat it that often. Other than that, there's a lot of really good food. We have a lot of like different cultural food. In terms of like Indian food, I like naan. We have a lot of like we call it mama here in Malaysia. I like naan a lot and tandoori chicken. And then Chinese food, I like wonton mee. Oh, I love wonton mee actually. Yeah, so those are some of my favorite foods here. I have food. We're talking about food actually. I teach me Malay and I teach a Deutsch. Deutsch. Oh, cool. Deutschland, right? Yeah, sure. Ask me anything in Malay. What do you want me to say in Malay? I just got out of shower. Okay. I can change it, but mostly because I have some online friends. I want to jump scare them with random change. Sure. Okay, nice. I'm very slow at any progress, so sorry about that. That's because I'm talking a lot, so I'm sorry about that. Hi, Kimi Kush. Kimi Kush, my real life friend. Say hi to Kimi Kush, everyone. My drawing tab died, so I'm watching you on TV. Okay. Also sending chat on my phone. Hi. Where would you like to visit the most? Me? Visit where? My Malaysia? Or what? Anyway, actually, Kimikush is the one who introduced Has Been Hotel to me. So go thank her, guys. She introduced the show to me. You know, at first I didn't like the show, to be honest. Anywhere in the world, I reckon. Oh, okay. That is a question. Hello, I'm obsessed. Right now I would like to visit the US. Partially because I have friends there now. I have some people I know from there. I would also like to visit some other countries. Europe mostly. A lot of and like do a European tour or something like that. Uh, because it's something that I've been wanting to do, but I have got no money. But maybe I can join one of those tours or something like that. And what else? In terms of Asia, I've been to Japan, but I didn't go to Tokyo or anything like that. I went to Hokkaido, which is like a more northern part of Japan. So cold. So I did enjoy my time there though. Not sure where else I want to go at the moment. Maybe Australia, but I feel like Australia is a bit dangerous for me to go. There's a lot of like deadly animals and stuff like that. So yes. New Zealand, yes. New Zealand actually, now think about it, because of the nature and stuff. So those are all the places I want to go. There's actually probably a lot more places that I would probably love being there. I just don't know that place that well. Like Uzbekistan, for example. I just followed my mom to go there for like a vacation and stuff. So, and then I end up really liking it a lot. Rome wasn't built in a day. Great. Snowboarding Nirvana. I introduced it to her, but she's the one building everything. Credits and kudos to her, honestly. Yeah, but you introduced me to the show. Otherwise, I would not care about this show at all. Sorry. I actually don't know if Kimikush never introduced me to the show. Would I have ever been interested in the show at all? Maybe because I've seen it on my timeline, but probably so should still give her credit for introducing me to the show at least, You gotta climb a little higher. Great. Apparently Vox made it into my chat. Can try to visit Vietnam in the future. Actually, there was a plan before to go. My mom was saying, jom kita pergi Vietnam. Which means like, oh, let's go to Vietnam. But I was like, ada apa kat Vietnam? Which means like, what is there in Vietnam? I was very stupid back then. So sorry, Siren. But yeah, I would love to visit Vietnam. Because I hear that Vietnam has a cooler weather. I like cold weather a bit. So I would try to go to Vietnam one day. Maybe with my friends as a friend trip. We'll see. I feel like Vietnam is quite easy for us as well to travel to as Malaysians. So maybe I would go there one day. Great. Vox have made it on my made it on my chat. Great, Vox. Yeah, Ho Chi Minh City. That was the one that we wanted to go. My mom, actually, my mom went to Vietnam. She didn't take me along, but yeah, she took my brother along because I think I was not available at the time. In AU where Miss Fina never cared about husband. Yeah, I don't know what I would have done though. Like maybe my life would have been a bit emptier, to be honest. Like now I'm occupying my time with this and everything. And I'm discovering a lot more fan arts and everything. I'm really glad the show is very popular. That it's got a lot of fan arts and fan works that I can like be inspired by. So yeah. Thankfully. Great. You can go Hoan. Vin An Long. Maybe I'll plan that with my friends. We wanted to go to Taiwan, but master studies happened, and life happened, so we didn't go to Taiwan. Sad. So we'll go to Vietnam instead, maybe. A friend trip, actually, not with my mom or anything, but with a friend's trip. My mom already went to Vietnam without me. So sad. And I think they went to that underground bunker, during like World War and everything. And they took a picture and all that stuff. Kind of cute. Was in Rome last year. It was great. How it's not being. Rome wasn't built in a day. Brighter. Da, 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 da. Thank goodness you took a chance in this show despite the profanity. Honestly, I don't mind the profanity. I didn't like the whimsiness of the first episode. Like they're making fun of hell. Like, okay. But I'm glad I stuck with it and then like watched the rest. And then it got a bit more serious and everything. So like, okay, I enjoy the show. I'm really glad I got introduced to Alistair, even though at first I didn't like Alistair. I thought it was kind of weird. That's the only thing I can remark about my first impression of him. But then I gave him a chance and then like, oh, he's actually a very, very complex character. You go live on TikTok this week? If so, what day? If I'm gonna go live on TikTok again, maybe tomorrow on the weekend, since I'm free. But on the day, I better like lock in and do my shit. I have a lot of shit, so yeah. If I'm going to live on TikTok again, maybe on tomorrow. Is that okay? I wonder how Italians feel about radio static. The Italian VA are siblings. That's hilarious. You know they're siblings. Probably like incest. Sorry. What is your fave half spin song? It is what was this called? Storms coming, I can see the cloud. Nobody's gonna save you now, and hard rain is gonna fall down like gravity, like gravity. Current favorite song. I think the first season I liked. I always thought that I would keep blood on my face, but when that thing attacked, I had to act to cross that line and keep them safe. Not a lot of people like that song, but I like it. And then I liked you better show some respect. Check your behavior. No one speaks the zest still that way. Did you expect us to sit back and take your insolent brazen display? That one as well. And Stayed Gone. I can't sing that one because it's a lot of fast talking. I do like You're living for the rush, for the royal flush, but the next best thing will do. Something, something on these rosy lips, trying to get me next to you. 'Cause you can't help failing to believe in finding what you seek when you break your losing streak. What else? I do like Hear My Hope. That's an ensemble. I'm not gonna sing that one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this color. And also I like Have You Ever Thought Something So I forgot the lyrics to that song. Let me just remember the lyrics to that song. You could taste it. I forgot the lyrics to that song already. A billion needy faces. I guess what I need to say is, for the first time in my life, I know I have to be ready for this. Ready to be the one who's leading from the front. Gonna come into my own. Gonna come into my throne. And I get my da-da-da. I forgot the lyrics. But yeah, that one. For Love is okay. More Than Anything is also okay. It's just not my preference of song. Wait, this is not light enough. I think I need to make it lighter a bit. You're living for the rush, water through your flesh. Sorry, I just read this business. ¿Qué está la vida? Che mi piaz. Miss Rina, please wait till after Trump's out of the office to visit America. I know, I've been hearing a lot of bad things since he was back in office. I can't believe he's back in office. I remember like the first time, like when he was in the office, I mean, me and my company at the time, we were like chatting about it in our chat box, chat room, and we were like dreading that news because it's Trump, and then like okay, whatever, he's out of the office now, and then suddenly he's back in the office. I'm like, what the hell just happened? Okay, I mean don't worry. I mean outside of your country, we also don't like him, of course. So yeah. What's Marcella's favorite color? I would say feminine color, but I think she also likes a lot of greens and blues because it's probably reminds her of, back home. It's the swamp, I guess. I guess a lot of greens would be good. And she's also green in color. So yeah. But I think she likes a lot of feminine color too. Because she's a feminine girl. She tries to be. My mom and cried more than anything. Aw, that's sweet. I remember that it's a song with Charlie and Lucifer, right? Yeah. I just didn't like the song's arrangement that much. It's a little bit not my type, but it's a very sweet song. I like it. I like it like in terms of its lyrics, but not the arrangement of the instruments. It's just very again not my preference. All the lyrics in the Cannibal March song, and Charlie gonna face plant it harder in season 2. Yeah, I know, right? I can't be ready for this. Ready to be the one who's leading from the front. See if this color looks good on her or not. Okay, I'm gonna switch off my AC for a second. It's a little cold. Hi, Amelia. I'm still here, apparently. I don't know. You get to hear the traffic now. Sorry. Because I gotta open my window. Alhamdulillah. Oh, I say Alhamdulillah. It means thank God in Arabic. Charlie needs to take Rosie's advice about how words are cheap and actions speak the truth. Yeah, I guess. She kind of forgot about that. Let's just roast her now. I like singing Always Do when I'm listening to songs. I'm convention on Sunday. I have to sing Lucifer's part. Oh, nice. You're on convention. I wish I could go to convention, but I don't have money, don't have transportation, and I'm too lazy to go out. What are your theories about what's going to happen in season 3? Well, if I read some of the things that they said online, it's about the morning stars, right? So my theory is that the mom is gonna be back somehow, Lilith. But then there'll be a plot twist that she is the villain. That is my theory. Because I don't know who is the villain anymore. I really hate the fact that they're bringing back Val and Velvet. Not that I don't like them as character, but because I think they work better as a side character. I don't think we need them to be the main villain. But who knows? Maybe they'll make something interesting out of it. You said that I can picture Alistair and Marcella singing Baby It's Cold Outside. That's so cute. I think I know that song. It's a Christmas song, right? I gotta go, Miss Fina. It's okay. I think I should be going soon too, but let me try to finish off this one. Thanks for that, Varsity. Thanks for dropping by. Sorry if you're hearing traffic. Again, I live next to the highway. And I have to open a window now. 5 euro for the entry, very cheap, perfect for broke people like me. what entry is this? 5 euro I think is let me just try to convert that. Maybe about 20 to 30 ringgit for me. I guess not that bad. Honestly, a shame. Varsity, I just said it at 30. It's shameful how my country's been acting lately. It's okay. I mean, I think that you still have a lot of good people, you know, in your country. So just keep holding on to that. It's the same with my country as well. Sometimes there's a lot of like idiots, like extremists and all that. But there's still a lot of people who like are peaceful with each other, not racist and stuff like that. Racism happens here as well, you know, so it's not just America, but it also happens everywhere. It just depends on who is doing most of the talking. Okay, I guess this color fits are okay. I myself, as a conservative, would also urge you to wait until things are less extreme over here. I know. There's a lot of rampant shenanigans. If you do show up, please be careful. Yeah, I will not be coming to America anytime soon. Because I have a lot of like new friends now there. And old friends actually. I would love to visit them, but I could not. Hearing traffic is authentic. Really? Okay. It's just annoying because there's a lot of like people with loud engines here, so that's why I just hate it. Okay, what color is the umbrella? I guess will be like a tannish color, something like that. Sorry. Okay, I'll use like maybe one of these colors, maybe orange. Maybe. I have 20 more minutes until I need to leave. Okay. Welcome back. I think I need to leave soon though. I'll finish off Sella for now. And then I'll use tomorrow, Saturday, to like do some drawings. But I also need to catch up on my reading. Too many things to do. Also, thank you guys for 11K. I forgot to mention that. Thank you for 11K subscribers. That's a lot of people. Of course, it's like not a lot for like a million or whatever, but it's a lot for me because I don't know what to do right now. I'm scared. My clock is broken. Okay. Bonjour, à nouveau. What are you reading? I'll show you the book. Here. There you go. Is that boring? But because I need to fix my thesis, so I'm doing that right now. Something else related, I subscribe. Thank you so much. First 11,000 and a million. I don't know if I will reach that much, but hey, at the very least, I want to make money. But I still don't know how to make money out of this. So, well, whatever. Let me just be a broke artist forever. Maybe I'll try to do that Patreon thing. Search with the dollars. I know, Kathy, you probably learn it a bit in your studies right now. But yeah. I have to. It's not enough that I take the class for it. I gotta read a book to fix my thesis. Oh, when are you free for Carol after thesis? Kimiko, if you're gonna wait after thesis, it's gonna be like a few months. So if you want to do Carol, we can do this weekend if you want. Maybe I'll bring my book along so I can read in between. Making the first one is too difficult. Skip that and make the second instead. First one too difficult. I forgot what I was talking about. Are you gonna doctorate? Oh no, I don't want to. I want my life back. I'm doing masters right now and I feel like it's enough. But maybe if I'm like, no, if I'm insane, if I'm sick in the head, maybe I'll continue doctorate. Sorry. Oh, coffee or Patreon? I do have coffee actually. Maybe I should start sharing it so that people can give their coffee or something to me. I do have Patreon as well. Maybe I'll attach the link if people want to contribute to this poor artist, broke ass artist trying to make it. They're trying to make a living. Yes, I'll try to find back my Patreon and my coffee because I haven't logged in so long. I have no idea if they already deleted my account or not. But I will link it when I find it back again. They tip you in a jar so you can buy yourself coffee. Yeah, that's the idea of coffee, I guess. So I will I will try to find back my coffee and I'll link it to you. I'm not gonna force or anything like that. It's just that's why I hate doing that because I don't want to make people pay for it. But if they want to, they can, I guess. This is why I'm broke because I am very reluctant. Okay. I'll do a little bit of Alistair here. Mr. Alistair. G got to go handle my life shenanigans. Bye, Jack. Thanks for dropping by. Hope all is well with your life shenanigans. I support. Thank you, Kathy. It's okay. You can just support me by just continuing to interact with it, with me and my artwork. That always cheers me up, actually. That is enough for me. As long as I have a job that I can, make money off, then I'll make this for free. It's fine. I mean, ideally, I would marry like a very rich prince. And then, be financially set for life. But of course, life is not a fairy tale, so I can't do that. I'm not being efficient right now. I'm supposed to be reviewing my intense musical theater choreography for tomorrow's 11 hours so. Instead, I'm watching pretty art stream. Hey, you can do both at the same time if you want to. Okay, maybe I'll color his hair and then I'll stop the stream, okay? Because it's already like 1:20. I'm pretty old, guys. I need like, 7 hours of sleep? And I only get like, 6 hours? Anyway, you can follow me on TikTok as well. If you have TikTok. I know a lot of people are hesitant about using TikTok, and I get it. But I actually, before I did all of the TikTok uploads and stuff, I love scrolling TikTok, and I still do. There's a lot of really funny contents, and you know, I do online shopping on TikTok as well. Yeah, perfect timing. My battery's dying already, so yeah. If you're broke, I'm broke. We're all broke. Let's get an apartment. We'll be broke girls. I know. Life as a Southeast Asian is a bit hard. We're quite like uh poor, I guess I would say. But yeah. She gave a link in the description at the end of the video. You can see support me and such. See, I hate doing that. I don't know why. I just hate asking money, but like if people want to, they can. See, it's my fault that I'm broke. So yeah. Da, 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 da. Wait, I should delete. I should remove this actually. Your eraser. Hi, Jackie Sue. Sorry, I'm almost ending my life right now, but just a bit more. I have to fix the hair of it. Oh, damn it. This is where his stripe is. So annoying. Oh, I really like to support. Hey, I'm back. I can't show anything right now. I'll show my face, but like, it's a little fucked up. Okay, I guess I'll probably end my life now. So you get a nice pic of my my floor right now. My very messy floor. Do you want a face reveal? I guess you guys know what I look like. It's on my profile pic, but I can show myself, I guess. I gotta put on my jacket. Excuse me, Mom. There you go. Right. So those who are still here, you get to see my face a little bit while I talk. Yeah. How do I flip camera again? Shit. Okay. Hi. So this is what I look like. Yeah, so I'll probably end it properly now. I look pretty tired, actually. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Kathy. I look horrible right now because it's nighttime, so I need to sleep. So those who are just dropped by, so sorry. I'm ending the live. It's already, hello, it's me. I'm ending the live now. It's like 1:30 a.m. Damn. Yeah. So bye-bye, and see you maybe tomorrow on TikTok and maybe Sunday on YouTube. We'll see. I'll make an announcement every time. Okay, bye-bye. I keep saying bye-bye and I just still don't. How do I end the stream again? Bye-bye, I love you.